Okay, let me get everything going. And then we're gonna talk a little bit about how the plans have changed. I don't like that one. Let's try this. My usual music. Alright, let me send out the stream, and then I will discuss what I just mentioned. I will also ping on my Discord. At everyone, we are live. Okay, let me send it out to my... Wow, now I have a bunch of Discords, huh? I gotta send it out to them. And also the main Rise of Kingdoms Discord. Media chat. Here we go. Alright. So now, watch party 66. Alright, Discord should be handled. Hey, welcome. Oh, you're K-chan, right? I think you're in 73 if I remember correctly. I'm just doing stuff here quick. And then we're going to go to why I changed the whole stream. I just have to do the dailies here. I haven't had a chance yet. I've been busy. You asked a question on my restart earlier whenever I'm on there. Okay. I'll be there as soon as I'm done with these. I just have to kill all the Karawak. And then we're going to do a little bit of a watch party today. As you may have been able to see, I changed some things. Yeah, what time is it for you? It's got to be like 12 hours different than me or something, right? Hey, welcome. What am I watching? So today, which I wasn't aware of until I was told, today is the 66 versus 65 Kingsland. So as we speak, they are going at it. So that's something. You know, 1v3, you got a big Kraken Kingdom with Mosey versus the big tier 5 kingdom. 66. I mean, technically speaking, you would throw Cookie in the Kraken category probably. But no, I don't want to watch your opponent's hide. You are correct. Alright. It's got 2 more, I think. Alright. Good night, K-chan. Let me think. Oh, the music's gone. Let me turn that back on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so if you guys ever can't hear music or something, I'm relying on you guys to tell me. That's your job, not mine. Alright, let me... Back with another name. I'm not sure what you mean. Good with K-chan? Okay. Oh, Bjorn, stop talking to me. 5 minutes of speed ups. Oh my god. 2 minutes of building. Wow. What a generous reward. I can't do any more. Oh, were you? Alright, what useful tool did he invent? I think it's the saw. What officially... Oh, Whales. I read that as what? I don't know, Henry? Yeah, let's go. I'm not familiar with that game. Yeah, 2 would have made sense. Which is enhanced? It's his first one. What is his first... What is the first skill called? Art of War is the expert, isn't it? The music... Oh, damn it. I thought Art of War... Alright. The music could be a little louder. Alright, let me... Alright, tell me if that's good or if that's too loud. Oops. Damn it. 10% is 20... Oh, wow, I'm getting cooked. Oh, yeah, 8% is 25. Which of the following equipment Exodus. Arc. Too loud. Alright, I lowered it. I lowered the music a bit. Maybe a little louder. We'll keep it. This should be okay. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Go here, do this. Alright, so I think as far as... The thing is, I'd like to get all the like dailies done so I could just watch and relax. It's garbage. How close am I? 158, I'm pretty close. So, like, I want to do these. So, I don't know. It's weird seeing the old graphics. Yeah, it's funny you say that. I've changed it back like 3 times, and for some reason it keeps reverting to the old ones. Hey, Mats, how you doing? But yeah, for some reason, no matter how many times I try to fix it, it just does not work. So for now, we're just working on it. I feel like the music is quite loud actually, but as long as it's fine for you guys, that's fine. Just got back from PT, how am I? I'm good, I'm good. How's PT going? I know the first couple are always rough when you're learning the exercises, gonna be sore, that type of thing. I think it's because I'm old. God. Music is fairly loud, but not too loud. Alright, well, I'll lower it a little bit. I don't want it to be too loud. And I think if it's fairly loud, it's too loud. We'll go to there. It's 0.01 above where it was at the start of the stream. For some reason, it's so loud for me. My ears are like bleeding. Alright, so that's it, right? Yep. Alright, so I think we're set on this. So, my main kingdom just announced that we are registering KVK soon. I don't think it's this pop. I think it's next pop. I think it's this. So that's exciting. But yeah, so we're gonna have my mains KVK soon. It's fine. So let's go here. And then we're going to watch this KVK. So, who do you get? Oh, that's what I should have a poll for. That would be a good idea. Let's say, who will win? 66, 65, and others. Okay. So we're gonna go over there. So you could change your vote at any time. You can do whatever you want. And just got some exercise to do at home and readjusted brace. All right. Well, that's not too bad then. Mugles, India, right? Yeah. Let me cook. Which of these buildings can use? It's the Wisdom, capital Germany, 2000 is Sydney, El Cid Chivalry, healing speed is France, Colonel, what was her birth name? I always get this wrong, god damn it. Battle of Faye, nope, alright, whatever, I choked at the end. 66 looks like they'll win, but you want 65. Yeah, I agree with you there. Let me try something really quick. Just for a second. Alright, what did hold on. Where did you ask me some things here? Let me go back like this. Alright. What did you ask me? You said, in SOC, can you choose just to never register? No, so you get auto-registered after, I think, 4 4 skips and then you auto register. Alright, so you asked me. That's not bad. 889. 89. That's not bad. 58. Yeah, that's good. You have good tech. Do I get infantry attack to 9, all attack to level 9, or upgrade one of the big 3? Or do you do some eco? You definitely don't do eco. Definitely not eco. What do I think? Do you mean this? Well, it's probably the same cost. I think you probably work on these. And you probably get defense up. That's probably what I would do. In your shoes, I would probably do this. In theory, this is probably the cheapest, right? Let me look. Because you can see even me, like I focused that first. Yeah, 29 days. I guess you would do this here, so do the Woot Steel, and then defense, and then go from there. Let me go here. Why do I want 65 to win? Because I think 65 is the underdogs, and I root for the underdogs typically in most things that I do. I think 66 also. Hey, there's Cookie. I do like Cookie though. So let me. I do like Cookie. I'm a fan of Cookie. But 67 for the win. They're your starting kingdom. You think 66 will win? Yeah. Ooh, that's a crazy flag placement. That is brutal. Your tech has been cooking recently. Yeah, it's funny you say that. I remember you sending me your tech and it was awful. So now it's actually pretty good. But looking at this map, can I turn markers off? Hold on. I can't. Alright, it's fine. This is interesting. That is interesting. 66 for the win because you like Cookie. 67 for the win because 67. Yeah, well, it's 65 really or them, right? But what I'm more curious about is why they're building so slowly. Because they should be like here and here by now. I wonder if 65 told them not to build past this or something. But they're building like super slow. So, and then the other thing to look at is obviously this. Where, actually, let's flip. Let's go 66. It's going to be easier to see. Yeah, they're a big, strong kingdom, I'll tell you that much. Their building speed tech might not be maxed. Yeah, that's possible. That is possible. Because realistically, like, it looks like 66 can very easily solo 67, which is kind of expected. And so what they really need is, what is it, 68? What kingdom is this? 68? They didn't name themselves a number. Yeah, 68. So what they really need is 68 to start carrying. Like, they need to get over here and they need to drain here. I mean, this is a good fort placement in the sense that they could stay connected even if this flag gets burned. But even at the same time, like, they should have also been here, technically. I mean, looking at this, right? 66 has a way better territory. Like, the advantage of this big TP space versus literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cities versus, like, you know, the entire grouping. Is this just a random KVK? Well, this is like the biggest KVK in our you know, group of 100 really. It's the biggest Kingsland going on right now. 65's putting up a fight though. I wish it is a shame I didn't get to see the start, because this is a really good grab by 66. What may mess them up is they're not having any other building. Like they're far too reliant on being aggressive, but it may work out in the end that they could backflag it, right? You don't think 50 KVK was bigger? I honestly didn't watch the 50. I did not do that. Never count to 10 on stream? Why? Why is that? Ooh, they're building into them. That's a good flag placement. Do they have any big players in this kingdom? It's like a tier 5. Oh, they've got a couple tier 5s with like no kill points. Oh, I hate this song. Oh, god damn it, Zev. God damn it. I'm so tired of you. Can you use targeted? Yes, in KVK you can. In KVK you can, yes. 10 seconds. Yeah, I mean, they need to get over here. I think that this is where a 1v... Because this is the difference, right? Between our KVK and 73 and them. Is this alliance is a real alliance. 2.6 billion. So 66 isn't exactly fighting just like a strong kingdom here, but they actually have a strong ally, right? So they may run into an error in that sense, that pushing hard on this side, yes, they may shut out 67, but they're not going to be able to shut down them, right? Good, because you have 42. L playlist, to be honest. Really? You guys don't like the playlist? Do I need to look for new songs, new playlist? Let me switch this. It's just too loud now. I don't know. I changed it by 1 and it sounded way too loud on my ears. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. I think that this is where 1v3 becomes more evident, and we're going to see what 68 here does. Yeah, Duck, you're fine. You're fine on TPs. Look for new songs. There's too much like background music when we need it to drown out voice. Okay, bud. Okay. This is, oh shit, a little swarm. Oh, they swarmed it out. Wow. Just kidding, but does need changing some of the songs. Okay. Alright, well, I'll take a look and see what I can add. It is unfortunate, but I do have to find copyright-free music, and I'm not buying music. So, that is a limit, you know? This seems like they could have more cities here, right? Or you don't think so? Okay, I feel like... Oh, there they go. I was about to say. You got a rally? Rally's gonna hit the flag. An archer rally, huh? Oh, they canceled. Oh, they're about to get swarmed. Zeb just watching to hate. Yep, that's literally the only reason he watches. I think 66 has an uphill battle right now. Are they gonna get this swarmed? Are they rallying it? No, it's not him. Where are their tier 5s? Are they all over there? They've got this guy. See, and now this is what I mean. So this entire ball is 68. Who's the highest power in this KVK? So keep in mind they've been fighting this entire time, right? But I think it's Mosey. So he's the king of 65. He has like, I think he has like 4 or 5 tier 5 accounts here. Like, I think this is him with 70 mil. I think he's got a few more, but I'm not entirely sure. But like, they're a strong kingdom too, you know? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you've got like 9 tier 5 there versus like 16 tier 5 here. More tier 5 accounts than 75. Doesn't Cookie have more KP than Mosey? Cookie has 1.36 and Mosey has 1.6. So no, Cozy is the most, or Mosey has the most in the KVK right now. But both of them are highly impressive. I mean, you can't knock 1.36. That's crazy. Anything over a billion is a good job. That's how I look at it. But I think 66 is going to hit a limit here. Because they're focused here and they're not even winning. And I think that 67 starting, or 68 rather, starting to come up is going to be a big problem. Cookie slacking. I think they're going to start hitting a problem. I mean, the only thing that I could potentially think of is that they're splitting maybe a few too many over here. I'm not entirely sure. And they're going to deal with this. You know what's possible? Let me see. I could actually tell you. Oh, no, they didn't. Never mind. I had a KVK strat idea, but they didn't do it. So never mind. I don't know what they're doing. Who's this? This is ND. This is DT. Yeah, this is DT. So what they could do, and this is what I would do if I was them, is you have MD fighting this. They're not going to get any burns. 67 is not going to get any burns. 66 is holding with DT. They should have the ND line, which is this one right here, start just skillful craftsman and go straight across the zone. And basically what's going to happen is you're going to lock 67 with MD. You're going to go right across here and lock it. And when you get to here, you want your ND line to already be over here with TP space. That's what I would have done. Because I think they're either going to have to eliminate the allies or they're going to have to beat 65. And I don't think they're beating 65 right now. I think it's too even. And because of the fact that this DT fort got built versus the lack of a fort here, the territory grab is pretty massive. And it's the same issue that we would have had if they placed their fort correctly. But they didn't. He is down to 93 mil though. Oh, just healed up to 96. So right now, if anyone was curious, and this is pretty interesting to me, the poll is 73% 66 and 27% 65 in the others. Hey Boom, how you doing? We're watching a 1v3 KVK right now. It's the pink 66 versus these three. And these two are very strong kingdoms. And this one, even them, I mean, that's a respectable power in KVK1. It's not a good kingdom, but it's a, you know, 2.3 is certainly better than average. One of your opponent whales only has 35k tier 5. I'm good. Glad you're good. Yeah, this is what the map looks like. I do think they're going to start to struggle. It looks like they did pull some more people up here to push out 68. One of your opponent whales only has 35k tier 5, and there wasn't even a proper pass. Well, I think your KVK, you're fighting a weaker alliance, right? I can't believe they haven't gotten a burn here, in all honesty. The amount of TP spaces, the difference here is massive. Yeah, this is weird. They're like not pushing here. I'm not sure what they're doing. Let me hold on. Let me zoom out and think. Because there's two strats, right? It's either eliminate the allies, go like I said, go like this with the MD line, and then this ND line, try to go across while that's happening. They're not doing it. So then you would logically say, okay, maybe they're pushing out 65 first because it's the main enemy. But they're not really doing it either. So I'm not sure what they're doing. Who do I think will win? Based on the current situation, I would vote for 65. Which is interesting, because 73% of you said 66 will win. But I don't think 65 is set up right now well. I can't really figure out what their strategy is based on the map. And the longer they take, the more 68 gets TP space near them. And again, 68 isn't a nothing alliance, 2.6 billion power. The closer they get here, the more they're going to have their, reinforcements. Yeah, they're going to get the burn, though. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. I think that going into this, 66 had an advantage. And we'll have to see if they could keep it. I said about 10 minutes ago, I think it was, that I was rooting for 65 because I think 65 is the underdog. And that hasn't changed. But I don't think that 66 is... It is 1v3, yes. 66 is the one. But I don't really understand what they're doing. Like, it almost looks like they're going like this. Like, they're trying to wrap like that, which is interesting. Like, it would make much more sense to push through here or something. Maybe they're afraid of the double rallies, which I understand. Ooh, they're getting wrecked on this rally. Yeah, they have to cancel it. 66 weak. Surely it's easy for the 3. I mean, the thing is, 66 does have like 15 tier 5 players. 10 days until next fights. You're going to be so bored. Yeah, well, just be glad you get fights, Boom. Though, Boom, I don't think you were here for it. I did say that my main has announced they're queuing for KVK. So that's exciting for me. You nearly have 15 tier 5 players. Yeah, well, you have a boring KVK. The difference is that these kingdoms are actually like really decent. I mean, again, 65. If I can click their flag. 65 is a 3.8 billion power alliance. That's not bad at all, obviously. And are they all in one alliance? No, this is the second one. So they have a 3.8 billion and a 3 billion. Very, very strong kingdom, right? That's basically on par with my kingdom. It's basically another way I could word this is it's as though 73 was fighting 74 and 74 absorbed 75. That's like the best way I could explain this KVK. Let me go here. Gonna be fun. You're skipping 2 times. Yeah. That's that makes sense. Give yourself some time to R&R. 24 minutes. Ooh, they placed the flags. Oh, they're going to fight. They're going to fight 68 here. I guess they're just doing the classic territory grab like this. They really wasted no flags here, huh? They went straight for it. I like it. I like it. I'm just surprised they didn't have a supporting line in the middle here. That's the only surprise. Like this, I guess, is what I'm referring to. Yeah, ND. It doesn't seem to me like they're using ND, which is very surprising. It's this alliance line, these two. Like, you would think it's either going here to be a back line, or, you know, TP space, I guess is what I'm saying. Or they'd just be gunning across, but they didn't do either. It's weird. Very weird. You said you need it, brought your main down to 4-hour speed ups. Yeah. Yep, definitely need it. Let me see here. When does Pass 7 open? Pass 7. So, what is that, Kingsland? When is Kings? I think the pass itself opens like in the next few days. But it doesn't open to like building for another week or so. Like this, like when you could build. Though Smoothie, since you are asking, I don't think you guys are going to even take it, honestly. I'm really not sure if you guys can take Pass 7. Are you guys still in a civil war? 3787 has a 134 mil rogue. The classic rogue times. 65's fighting them. I mean, it seems relatively clear that 66 is focused up here. But I honestly don't love it. Like, I think they should have probably tried to push them away from this area through this. Because once they have to fight both, and both kingdoms have TP space, it's going to be way harder. I don't know what this ball's doing. It's kind of a pointless ball right there, isn't it? I mean, they're gearing up to fight 68's entire kingdom. When they're not even flag touching. Like, just chill over here. You will take Pass 7, isn't it easy? I mean, it's not hard, but your kingdom isn't exactly a capable kingdom, you know? Protus got roasted for no reason. Who? Oh, is he gonna get in? I mean, it's Smoothie. No one is. It's not a secret that 60, or what is your kingdom? 75. It's not a secret that 75 is not very strong. Nah, we have a very strong kingdom. What did you guys stop your civil war? Out of curiosity, I haven't kept up with you guys. Actually, I haven't kept up with any of the kingdoms. I've been pretty busy. You know what? We're going to take a slight break from this. I want to go check out King Mails. Well, I know you said you lost, but does that mean it's over? Like, did you guys unite? Does we lost just mean you're in two different alliances, game over? Or did you, like, unite under one alliance? Because you lost. New King doesn't want KVK? Yeah, so I mean, how are you guys going to reconcile that? Ooh, let's look at this rogue that Boom just sent. It's always fun when a 134 mil player goes rogue. That is a big guy. Bear? Why is so many people named Bear? And so many people use the lion. It's so weird. That's annoying. It's very annoying dealing with rogues. Alright, let me go back. It's really confusing. You don't even understand. It is a classic leadership situation. Alright, let me go check out some Kingdom Mails. God, I can't even hear myself. This music's so loud. Wait, did I just see 87? We start in that kingdom? Yeah, I think it was 3787. You start in 3787? No, just a king buff. Okay. I'm more curious about 75 and 76. You'll try to stay in KVK, but you have no players above 15 mil. Yeah, I mean, a 15 mil rally lead is not taking past 7. Smoothie. Oh, Smoothie. Let's take a look at you really quick. Nice, nice. A lot of cars. Cool. 9 million KP without fighting KVK. That's impressive. Wow, no new king mails? That's crazy. Let's take a look really quick. What are we looking at? So RG has fully taken it over, which is a 1 billion power alliance with the second alliance that's also a billion. And then RK RR. So we did go to RR. Oh wait, no, what is RR? RR is this. Oh no, R. What? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Zeb, why are you not in RR? Isn't RR the main alliance that you were supporting? They put you on a block list for titles. What did you do to Tuan? Well, I'm mispronouncing that, I'm sure. I don't know what you're talking about. But why are you not in this alliance? By the way, these two alliances are not friendly. RG and RR. Or, wait, not Zeb. Not Zeb. Sorry, I said Zeb. I meant Smoothie. You are an R? I thought it just said... whatever, who cares. Alright, so then individual power... I guess you can try to take... I'm just confused why you said... why you said you don't have a player above 15 mil. RR clearly has players above 15 million. You have a 32 million, you have a 21 million, you have a 21 million, you have another 20 million. Like, what are you talking about? The 30 million doesn't play? So none of these guys play? None of them? I mean, they're still weak as hell. They're still weak as hell, but, you know. The others in RG? I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if you guys can take it. I don't think it really matters, because I don't think you'll be building out much during Kingsland. And even if you do, it's not like you guys have power. But, what is this? 28 UTC. Everyone needs to join. Hold on. Let me just do something quick. Or no, that's correct. Never mind. Never mind. Alright. Now we'll go back to here. Are you guys gonna come for you guys? Probably not. Probably won't. Chinese alliance. If that's what those characters are, yes. I'm not, I can't speak it or read it, so I have no idea, but whatever those characters are. Help. Now, there's an interesting thing going on that I will show off on the map. That, what's their name are doing? 74. Then we'll get back to spectating. Which is this. It's an interesting fort, isn't it? It's an interesting fort right there. I've got my own theories of what they may be doing. It's an interesting idea. Curious what they've got cooking. You know? It's a 1 billion power alliance. It's very interesting. Very interesting. 75 basically has no rewards at all. No Hurons, no anything. And even you know, that other alliance that took over the kingdom, they're not even in the KVK map. So it's just this alliance, which is a rando, yeah, 600 mil, and the top two, which is where Smoothie is, I believe, right? Which is 1 billion. Alright. Let me... Alliance... Oh, they didn't... Alright, fine. Kingdom overview. You're an anchovy. $75 is basically a welcome. You're Chinese. Hard to find a top one. Really? I feel like there's a ton of Asian alliances in this game. And by Asian, I mean I've seen like 1 billion Vietnamese kingdoms. I feel like I've seen a handful of Chinese kingdoms. I've definitely seen a couple Japanese kingdoms. I know of one personally. Most are Indonesian or Vietnamese. Yeah, I know a good chunk are definitely Vietnamese. I've seen a handful of I'm just trying to figure out what they're doing. It looks like they just now realized what I was saying earlier, which is that this isn't really working. Can't find an English one? Yeah. Sometimes it does feel like that's difficult. Doesn't really look like 66 is doing anything, to be honest with you. Are they burning this, I imagine? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. This is very odd to me. Now they've started building. Yeah, they really messed this up, the flag lines. ND should have been the one going like this. It should not have been MD. ND should have been shooting across. They'd be like here right now, probably. Uncontested, they'd probably be here. What was I gonna say about the nationalities? Oh, I think one of the reasons you don't have many Chinese kingdoms necessarily, or not as many, is because people who live in China, they have their own servers, right? They have their own stuff. Do you think 74 will push into Zone 6 while we fight Kingsland? They're welcome to. If we take over Kingsland, KVK is done. It doesn't really matter. You feel like a fair amount of kingdoms are English? A fair amount of kingdoms are. Yeah, no, they are. I mean, there's just a lot of like Vietnamese players and like Asian players, and honestly a surprising amount of Spanish, but and Russian. I mean, it's an international game at its core. Yeah, they do have their own servers. Yeah. Well, they have a lot of interesting things. Like they have the what is it called? I don't remember the name. Rest mode, I think it's called. So like, if I understand it right, there is a legal requirement in China not to have the servers up 24/7. And so for a certain amount of time each day, they shut the servers down basically at like a set time every day. I am sleepy. Hey, cross the bill. I'll shoot him a little message. Congrats on a bill. Good luck. Sometimes people get way too angry on this game. Yeah, I mean I do. I do for sure. I think most of us do who are very serious and competitive about it. Here's Vader. I wonder, does JD still play? I have no idea. I'm kind of curious. Is he... Doesn't look like he's R4. I I don't see anyone that would be what I would think he'd be named. Maybe exotic? No. Yeah, look how many like tier 5 players they have. It's really crazy. All these are probably tier 5 players, or these may be tier 5 tech. So many tier 5 players. And they've got a couple in the other alliance. It's just this one alliance. I think there's like 2 or 3 in here. It's crazy. So crazy. With a competent leadership, this would be like the most easy KVK in the world. Ooh, Mosey's over here. Is this the second account? This is the second account. Yeah, like all these tier 5s are all one person. It's all the king. Like Mosey bought tier 5 for this, bought tier 5 for this. He has the main tier 5. Where is it? This. If you couldn't tell, he is the Kraken I was referring to in the title. You know that China restricts gaming hours for minors, not sure about the rest mode? The Alliance gets... You wake up to 10 wood chest, it's funny. You're not competitive, you backed out of Civil War. That's good. JD is in DS66? The hell's DS? DS isn't even in Kingsland. Right? I don't... None of... This is ND. That's weird. Maybe it's like a resource seller and he's stocking up or something. Vader with the Mina YSG. Evaporating the Swarmers. Yeah, I think... I could be wrong, but... From everything I know about this game, I'm pretty sure China restricts the hours of the server itself. Like on the Chinese servers. I think they are in themselves restricted. And that's one of the unique aspects of the international servers, which is that they're up 24/7. I have to cancel it. So that's going to get built. And then that's touching 2 more flags. That's 2 more garrisons. So they need, right now, they need 1 garrison, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, not 6, 5. They're going to need 5 garrisons. Ooh, they could get a burn on that. 7 minutes? They could get a burn on that. I'll tell you right now, 66 definitely has more garrisons than 65, though. So, I don't know if that's a point against them or a point for them. You think they used it in Zone 6 and he never left? That's interesting. Yeah, Alliance gift 26. What's a Kraken? A Kraken is someone who spends even more than a whale. They spend an excessively wild amount of money. Surpassing what a whale does. The exact definition is going to be, you know, dependent, of course, on you. But, stocking passports now. Yeah, I mean, like 20 tier 5 in this kingdom goes a long way as far as filling your, what's it called? Filling your bag. 51 mil. What a boring name. 2RJ C4RJC. What do you consider a Kraken? Money amount? Yep. Yeah, money. Money. I mean, money typically also corresponds to power, right? Placed another down. That is, actually, they're gonna get the build off, so it's a good placement. The TP space difference, though, is gonna be massive. That's what I was saying over here, is like, if I was 66, I would have focused a hell of a lot of attention in punching this way. Because, like, you need to get 65 away from supporting 68. And if they start supporting each other, you know, I imagine it's going to be a problem. And right now, 65 is dominating this area. Now they're touching here. I mean, it's going to be very difficult for 66 to avoid a drain. I mean, they have a lot of power, right? 4.6 billion. This is their other alliance. 2.4. So, I mean, I think they could handle each other, right? Let's just negate this, negate them. I think it's an uphill battle right now. I don't think their territory plan is set up right. You're free to play? Yeah. And Boom is free to play. Oh, they weren't garrisoning. Oh, that's not good. 65 gets sloppy. If they're getting sloppy and they don't have garrison set, that's a big error. What's their durability? Oh, they've got a high durability. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. Yeah, don't ask any questions you guys have, even if they're just definitions. I'm here to answer them. What money amount, like overall spending or spending per month? Well, it definitely has to be a lot of spending, and usually that's referring to a, consecutive amount. So, 42k on the restart was gifted Flux's trust. Yeah, like Boom, for instance, is not a Kraken because he's not spending. He was gifted 42k, right? So he's not a Kraken. 66W. So right now the poll, and anyone could change their votes. We have 28 votes in the poll. And of the 28 votes, 71% is 66. Ooh. Mosey definitely has a disgusting gear set, though. Can you run YSG at 5222? I mean, that's an unfortunate distribution of the skills. You can't find the poll again? Oh, does it go away once you vote? I have no idea how that works. But yeah, I am surprised. It's 71% 66. Who is this guy swarming down a flag? Jay? Oh, you are a bold man to be swarming down a pretty full Martel. That is a bold man. I'm a bigger Kraken than you. I ain't a Kraken, man. I'm a free-to-play. What are you talking about? I have the Mina picture and everything. Can't change your vote? Oh, alright. Let me see if I can change that. No, I can't. I can just end poll. Alright, well, regardless, we'll just leave the poll for, maybe another, we'll leave for another 15 minutes, so we hit an hour. Oh, you closed and reopened chat and it appeared? It's interesting. That's a bold teleport, by the way. If 65 was smart, they would try to put people there to block a TP space. Uh-oh, the garrison's gone. The garrison's gone. They're emptying the flag. Right? Or is that not working? Oh, yeah, they're emptying the flag, but they're not doing it fast. Oh, no. That report's gonna be gross. You think Mosey will give it to me? Let's see. Good luck. That report is probably nasty right now. If you send the Mina picture, you'll have it too. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, 66 does not have a good setup right now. How much power? Is your power low for a low spender? I believe Smoothie is around 10 mil. And the answer is yes. A semi-okay active free-to-play should end up around 12 mil by the time we're at, in my eyes. Yeah, I don't know where 66 is focused. They're pushing this flag. You're 17 mil, but good tech. I think I'm nearing 20 now, right? I think I'm nearing 20 mil in my free-to-play. You're not, like, really active. No, and you're also in a terrible kingdom that's not giving you any chests. So that doesn't help you either. Let me lower the chat a little bit. I think they're going to get this burn. There's a really good spot for rally, too. You can just fill from here. Oh, they're taking a lot of AoE from that. Never had more than an hour 45 per day. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I'm being, like, fully honest, Smoothie, being 10 mil with not more than an hour 45 a day is actually kind of impressive. An hour 45 a day is like nothing in this game. That's pretty impressive in all honesty. Alright, that song was too much for me. Oh, are they going to swarm it? Oh, they are swarming it. Uh-oh. That's a good decision by 65 in my book. I think 65 made the right call there. Ooh, their garrison died. Yeah, they had to swarm it. That means nothing. And it's going to build in 20 seconds. 65's playing that well. Oh, and their line is connected right now on both sides. Can't really chain barbs. You kind of can. You're 18 mil right now, really low spender, but got a good YSG and a lot of troops. That's fine. Yeah, I don't really know how I ended up being at such a good power for my spend, but I did. I think 66... Oh, wow, I can't talk. I think 66 is really messing up here. I mean, this doesn't even matter. I think the only chance that this becomes... I don't know. I think 66 is really making mistakes. How much time a day is active? I would say probably like 3 to 4 hours is a low... Or 3 to 4 hours is like a respectable activity level. Above 4 hours, or 4 or above, let's say, is like a good activity level. You're 42 mil, 8.3k days in the bag, and 3.4 mil gems. Yep. Yeah, boom. You're very active with your gem farming. Ooh. Vader. How do people have that much time? I mean, a lot of people do. I mean, I did like an 8-hour stream the other day of this. Of basically Zone 6 stuff. Man, this is something right here. Actually, you know what? Let's end the poll. The first poll we're doing ended at 74% for 66 with 31 votes. So now, having heard me, you know, being biased and persuading a little bit, but heard me talk and watched the map a little more, we're going to post the same exact poll, and I want to see if the results are the same. Start a poll. Say, after watching for a bit, who will win? I mean, I'm sure I've persuaded people a little bit, but let's see. Okay. There's a good chance for 65 here to win. That's what I've been saying. I said from the start. I think 66 is playing this really poorly. Ooh, the vote is totally 180ing. You're going for underdogs either way. Someone's got to believe in them. I mean, 65 was like kind of the underdog. It's just 66 isn't playing it well. I'm telling you, they had to push in here, and they pushed up here. I think they put so much priority here, when what you actually have to realize is that this isn't relevant, because you're connected, so you can't take the past 7 in KVK1. Not to mention they 4-dropped here. And they focus so hard here, 66, for no reason. And I think you had to push here, get them away from 68, who is now building up. Like 66 is KP chasing over here. I don't think that's that important. I think they should have made this more of a defensive flag, pushed them out this way, and then once they were back to like here, then you go down. Oh, the vote's still 67% for 66. Listen, it's not a bad take. They've like 20 tier 5s. They do have like 20 tier 5s. But there's no burns besides one of 66 and one of 65. Oh, another rally though. Oh, the bad garrison. Or no garrison. Uh-oh. We're going to be getting this report, I'll tell you that much. Oi, what is the secondary there? It's a Richard what? I mean, a Sid is kind of crazy. Let's not even talk about that. It's a Richard Martel. There's a 55% chance, or sorry, 55% vote right now for 66. A Sid YSG here is kind of crazy. Using Sid is crazy. Is Richard not a good garrison? Richard is just not it. Richard is good for things like Arc, when you don't care about your sevs and deads. But, and actually, you know what? Let me change my take a little bit. If their plan right now, which it could be, is to survive long enough for Mosey to swarm down a rally, Richard is fine. Okay? That is my revised take. If that is the plan, it is fine. Was this guy rallying? 60 mil? Looks like it. Why doesn't Mosey and Flame just make out already? It's a good question, Pengu. That's a good question. Nice swarm. Because you use Martel and Richard. I'm a Richard hater. And generally speaking, Richard is only for whales or chaining. And I know you don't do either of them. So. Right now we're 55% for 66. The first poll said 73%. I'm telling you, I don't think this is looking good for 66. I really don't think their strategy is correct. I think we'll see if they revise it, but I don't think this is the correct strategy. Martel Richard is fine in field, not the best, but if you see it on Garrison, they're cooked. Yeah, the problem with it on fields, Pengu, and you're also coming from a biased perspective, is that it only works if you're a whale. Because if you're, let's say, Smoothie, and you're 10 million power with no tech, and you're running the field, you're getting cooked. And then you're healing, and you're getting more cooked. Right? So you end up with just a massive hospital bill. But if you are strong, you have good gear, you have good tech, it could work out for KVK1. But personally, and I think every single video I've ever talked about anything, I've said, I've slammed how important AoE is. So if you've been listening and you know that AoE is important, then you also know that Martel Richard does not make sense. Who's that? A 50 mil going somewhere? Oh, you are against it, you said. But if you're comparing to the smaller KVK1 kingdoms, you're on Scipio 8th. Alright, well, yes, I am in favor of Martel Richard over Scipio 8th. I will go with you on that one. How did I know your tech was awful? Because you're 10 mil. It's impossible to have good tech at 10 mil. What is the best infantry civ in KVK1? France. You just do France for everything in KVK1 unless you're a rally garrison lead. Sorry, you do France for every single KVK unless you're rally garrison lead. I don't know who lowhard over here. That's kind of crazy considering they didn't lose the flag yet. Wow, the white numbers here are crazy. It's kind of weird they did like an anti-swarm rally against no swarm. France for healing is nice. Greece works for whales. Better stats and not worried about speeds. Yeah, yeah. I mean, 99% of players are not rally garrison leads at the end of the day. And so if you're not a rally garrison lead, you go with France. And that's just the end of the day. End of the story. But if you guys have been paying attention, you would know. Let me actually see if it's in here. If you've been paying attention, you would know that they are totally revamping how civilizations work. Is it in here? I saw it recently. It may not be here. So the switch civilization function. Basically, I think the way it works is you can add civilization buffs. Like you alter the buffs. So we'll have to see the details. Oh, here he comes to swarm it down. Should you migrate back to 86? You'll have to see. I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. Yeah, I'm telling you, I would have pushed hard here. I really would have pushed here if I was 66. I mean, now they're over here, which isn't bad. This is obviously an important space. But these two locations would have been my top priority, not this. This is, like, stupid. I also question... Like, another idea, right, that you could have done is place a flag here and rally this. Because the advantage of 66 is the same as 74. It's that they have freaking, like, 20 tier 5s. So the amount of rally garrison leads they should have should be astronomical. You want to see this? Oh god, I can't pronounce the name. Boom said he wants to see the new Archer Rally lead. Yeah, I haven't seen much with him. I honestly don't know anything about him. I'd have to look at his kit. I don't even know it, to be honest with you. I am curious, though. Vader. Mosey with his second account. Just a swarmer on your main. And building restart the rally lead. I wish I could garrison on my main. That's like my goal in the future. Don't stay 75. Yeah, I mean, anyone who stays in 75, your account is over. Unless they have some massive, like, migration coming in and they're going to let you in. But I doubt it. Oh. Cookie, swarm it down. Ooh, cancel. Rally here. Oh, the Sid rally again? Cancel. I'm telling you, man. The more 68 gets up here, the worse it's going to be for 66. I'd imagine they're still... Yeah, they're easily winning here. Back flag. Yeah, 66. I think they're KP chasing. I think that's what's happening. I think they have KP chasers, and I think it's costing them. Looks like they have 3 tier 5 down here. I would question pretty harshly if they need 3 tier 5 down here. I mean, doesn't really seem like it to me. Oh, that burn is going, though. They do have a very high durability, though. I will give them that. Okay. Why he's not using Thutmose? He probably didn't have the gold heads. He probably did Martel and then didn't have enough for Thutmose and then 1 MGE or something. Won like 2 top 1s, something along those lines. That's like what I would logically guess. It looks like they just had to cancel a rally. Uh-oh, 66. You guys are not pulling it back. Just thinking. I'm trying to think what I would do with this flag. Would you just let it burn? I mean, obviously, you'd probably repair it once or twice just to stall, but would you... Do you really care? I mean, these are the key spots for 65. And I think it should have been the key spot for 66, but they didn't do that. Who is this? How did he get caught over here? What the hell? 69 altars are so annoying. 72 had a civil war an hour before, and 70 to 0 their top player. 71. Wow, it sounds like you're in my KVK, Pengu. It's exactly the same thing that happened to us. Okay. This is interesting. This is like a super interesting KVK. The way it's playing out is fascinating to see the territory. I'm especially curious to see if they're going to build down into 68. 3 tier 5s overall for 67. I read it before you redacted it. I don't, they should like, I mean, the goal of 67 is if they're backflagging and just trying to buy time, they should just flag out. Like, get some flags going, you know? They just have to delay 66 in the south, make as many people go KP chase. 65 will win in the north with the help of 68. 3 tier 5s is overkill. Yeah, I just think it's KP chasing. I think they're just KP chasing like crazy. I don't think you need half the amount of people. Do I think 73 will win KVK now? So before you know, really anything happened, I was saying we had about a 45% chance to win is what I was saying prior. Ooh, they bid. Ooh. Spicy. I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. 65, that's an interesting flag. They need to get a garrison lead here. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I kind of wonder if they should have built that back. Or they should have built it so it didn't touch. I think that's what I would have done. Because again, you don't want to maximize... Oh, wait, is this... Hold on. F8? Oh, it's a double rally. Oh, I didn't realize that. It's a double rally. I'm telling you, 65's playing it well, guys. My vote is 65 right now. And right now, 20% of you lost confidence in 66 to win this, but you're still favoring 66. Can I see the overall... 66. Yeah, they're dominating this, though. A lot of kills. Let's go over here. KVK2 will be crazy in this region. We'll see. I think 65 seems to be well led. They seem to be strong. 66 is going to like dissolve after this KVK, I think. Oh, they got their repair. Let's see if they can hold it. There's 2 more burns on that flag, I believe. I don't think that's me, but let me just check. Always gotta check, do my diligence. No. That's interesting, though. I really don't know how this KVK is gonna go. Like their KVK, not mine. I think my KVK is in a decent place right now. The only unfortunate thing is I won't be on for the first like 12 hours of Kingsland, so I've kind of already accepted that I probably won't be there. Like at all. Whoa. It's a lot of barbs. If only I had YSG. Why will they dissolve? Because I don't think they're gonna win, and I think a lot of their players are leaving. I think a lot will leave when they lose. I don't think you have that many egos and that many tier 5 and lose a KVK and keep it. Not to mention, losing a KVK with 20 tier 5 really speaks volumes about your leadership. I don't think I would stay. If my leadership was so bad they lost KVK with 20 tier 5s, I think I'd just quit. Okay. Done with that. Doing better than me in Sunset? I would hope so. Your kingdom sucks. Your kingdom sucks. I would hope so. Maybe Cookie will come back to 73 if Frank lets him. I don't know if Frank would let him. Let's do 66. Is it the Sid? Yeah. Oh, it's getting swarmed down. Those are some bad numbers for them. I really don't think I don't think they have it, guys. I think 66 is getting cooked right now. There, the back flags have started. I mean, that's good. Like, they need to back flag this line. And this double rally setup is devious. It is devious. Frank would be kind of silly to hold a grudge considering Cookie's power and fighting capability. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean, as much as I love Cookie here. Ooh, they didn't garrison it. Oh, guys, what are you doing, 65? You're tossing. Oh, man. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? They could let those tree burn. They just need to push through here. So I'm kind of kidding. But this is what matters. If you push through here, they're in serious trouble. Okay, this is what is it, 68? What a terrible flag placement. Oh my god. This flag should have been right here. You could have placed it right here. That would have been way easier. What I was saying though is you have to keep in mind that I'm gonna close this poll. You have to keep in mind that Cookie stole an MG from us that he said he wasn't gonna steal. So not only do you have a, you know, he is a good fighter, but you have someone who left our kingdom to go chase a whale kingdom. But it is also true that he took an MGE from us. And didn't follow what he said, like his word. So, it is up to you to decide. I personally have said, I will go on record to say that, you know, when you're spending the amount of money Cookie spent, you have to do what's best for you and your account. And due to that, I don't disagree. Like with what he did. I think you gotta do what you gotta do when you spend that amount of money. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know what Noose feels too, because he stole it from Noose. So, but I don't know. I mean, I think Cookie made the right decision for him. I also think there's a lot of kingdoms out there. I don't know if he would want to come back to here. We're not a perfect kingdom, 73. There's plenty of flaws. There's a lot of flaws. And I think that's been more than evident if you watch my streams, right? Noose is a chill guy. He'll be fine. Yeah, he's a chill guy, but Cookie did fuck him over some money. It is true. It is a fact. Migrate to an older king who wants to fight? No, that would be stupid for his account. I mean, Cookie's a good fighter, but he's not dumb. He's not gonna like do something that's bad for him, his account, just for like fights, right? That doesn't make any sense. You see here. Why are they swarming this? It's already burning. They're just taking way unnecessary deaths. What in the world are these guys doing? Oh, he's 105 mil. That's what he's doing. But still, this makes no sense. I don't know why he's doing this. It's a burning flag. It's literally burning. So what are his realistic options if he wants to go to a younger kid? If he leaves to a younger kid, why does he have to? Well, he can go. I think those restrictions ease up a little bit in KVK2. I don't think that's as strict. I think it's more region locked than 10 day kingdom or whatever it is. I'm not fully familiar with the migration stuff. I also don't really plan to migrate as of this moment, and so I haven't looked into it. But yeah, so I don't have the information regarding that. They gotta fill this flag. The sooner they get double rallies going, the better. Especially since these aren't full. I wonder what their resources look like. That's another question. I'm also surprised they didn't build that other pass at all. They just went straight hop and went. What are regions? So basically you have continents and you have regions, right? And so if you remember Zenith, where it was 8 kingdoms, that's your continent. And I'm not sure if I'm using region correctly, but I define a region as like your block of kingdoms. You said if they lose, he'll probably migrate and go younger. Well, I didn't say... Sorry, I may have misspoke. I didn't mean he'd go to a younger kingdom necessarily. I just meant he's not going to go to like a way older kingdom just for a fight. That's all I was saying. Because he said he'd go to an older kingdom. He's not going to go to an older kingdom just for an older kingdom. Yeah, 65's got to get some rallies going. '66 has been rallying all over the place. I mean, realistically, this should be the best garrison in the entire kingdom of 68 right now. How many kingdoms in a region? I don't remember. I could check this all after. I'll check it after we watch this. 25 minutes. But realistically, this should be the garrison lead right now. He's got Martel here. There's no YSG here. He's France. So assuming he's the garrison lead because he has king, he has the wrong civ on, and he has the wrong commanders on his wall. That is not good. That's not a good sign. Oh, so let me can I paint? Oh, let me see if I can figure this out. Let me go to my Discord really quick. I finally published my Discord and I think it's all set up. Does anyone, for those of you that are in it, because I know a bunch of you are, do you have any other issues that you've seen with it? Have you guys seen any other issues, or is it all fine now? There's a handful of you were in it. Oh, they defended it. Should not be hard to defend that flag. Just poorly placed, but it should not be hard to defend. Hey, welcome back. You can't change your name in the Discord? Okay. So that I'll fix. That's probably just a general server settings. Looks like there's probably a rally on this flag, so we'll chill here for a second. You think it's all fine? So let me just take a look at what he just said, which is probably server settings. Is it server settings or role settings? Probably role, right? Server roles. governors. That's you guys. Edit. Permissions or display? Display role members separately from online members. No. Okay. Permissions. Alright, it looks like they're gonna rally this flag right here. I'm telling you, man, I think as of right now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Thank you for pointing that out. Allow members to invite people. Yep, you can definitely invite people. They can change it of... Okay, that's fine. Alright, so that should be fixed. So now we're going to go to the stream. And we're going to drop this link in my... Oh, that's... Wait. Hold on. Ah, you're talking. You're messing up my laggy thing here. Did they just TP out? That's a crazy TP out. Okay, I pinned it. Wow, they didn't block the TP space. Not blocking that by 65 is crazy. You don't have Discord? It's alright. You're just gonna miss like everything. When are they rallying this? It's infantry. What a new player to not jump like that. That's so funny. No. Oh my god, they don't have a garrison lead set? Swarm that shit. It's a CC. Swarm it down. I'd swarm the hell out of that. Even on my free-to-play, I'd swarm the hell out of that. Oh, there they go. They baited it. Oh, poor Mr. King. Oh, block that space. What a terrible TP. Oh my god. Oh my god. What an awful teleport. 66 is choking. They're gonna lose this. They're gonna lose this burn for sure. Oh my god, and this guy's hopping out. He's just doing whatever he wants. What a choke that TP was. Holy crap. So, the Discord, oh, here we go. It's a Martel by Mosey. Is this his main? No, this is not his main. So the Discord, basically anyone could ask me advice in there. It's just a Discord for everyone, so we could all just chill. You can say whatever the hell you want, really. Within reason, obviously. And I'm also going to be posting and pinging for all my content when I go live, those sort of things. So, like, I posted a YouTube short the other day, which is doing great, by the way. And, oh god, the AoE, though. Holy shit. I kind of assumed they were in a different alliance, but the amount of AoE deads in that report is going to be crazy. I gotta ask the garrison lead. It's probably exotic, right? Though he doesn't have the kingdom title. I don't know, I don't know. That's weird. He should not be fucking fielding. He should be letting them do this. I made a pets channel, but I still haven't shown my dogs. I'm not gonna show them, I don't think. I don't think I'm gonna show my dogs. I don't think I'm gonna show them off. They're very cute, and I will talk about them, but I don't think I'll show them. I gotta figure out who this garrison is. I need a report, or maybe just someone that hops in the flag. I can ask after. Why not show them? You think yours are cuter? Because I consider myself a very private person. Oh, he just got wrecked by AoE. Yikes. You gatekeeping dogs? No, well, the answer is I'm smart, and I understand you could reverse image search things. And so I'm not going to share my dogs, who, unsurprisingly, or not surprisingly, you could probably find if you reverse image search, right? So that is why I'm not sharing my dogs. Because I'm too wise to share my dogs. Reverse image what now? Sure, you don't know what that is. Oh my god, I have to see the amount of deads they did in the AoE. Oh my god, this is crazy. Private, but I stream on YouTube. Because I don't mind you guys hearing my voice. You can hear my voice. There's a reason I don't have a face cam on. What's a search? Yeah, what is a search? I don't know what that is. It's exactly what it sounds like, Zeb. It's exactly what it sounds like. Yo, Frank. You'll be happy to hear, Frank, that it looks like 66 is choking their territory. What's happening here? Oh. 66 is choking their territory right now. Reverse audio my voice? Go for it. I don't know if my voice is on the internet anywhere. I don't think that's a thing, actually, for me. I don't think my audio is anywhere. Trying to hold your smile? Yeah, they really choked the push. I have to see this report. I really have to see this report, though. Cookie. Okay, hold that. Hold on. Dame. Could ask you. Oh, that's Soul Catch. He won't share it to me. Let me see. Who was in there? I guess I could ask Soul Catch. I will ask a bunch of people if I have to. I'll ask him too. Can I see that Garrison report? Crazy AoE. Frank, would you let Cookie back to 73 if you want to migrate? Interesting. Is Frank king of 73 or something? Yeah, wait. Smoothie, you're in our KVK. How do you not know that? Smoothie, you're in... I mean, that's just funny to me. Yeah, this is the map, Frank. And 66 is like hard focused here. And they still are, it looks like. I don't really know why. They're focusing on the most meaningless spot when they should be trying to push like this to get their connection to 68 off, but they're not. And I think by now they've probably waited too long. So I don't even know what they have to do. And there's too many KP chasers. Like, this is a crazy amount of KP chasers. They've got like 3 tier 5. All these people are being wasted here. I don't think they're doing anything productive. Do they have a ball going somewhere maybe? Is there like a big ball moving? Doesn't look like it. You're a tyrant. This is so scuffed. This is just such a bad plan. Like, the amount of mistakes in this planning is crazy. Just copy paste that message? Wait, I don't. So you think... I don't understand the copy paste. I'm confused. Looks like there's a rally here, probably. They will be double rallying this in 2 minutes. A lot of TPs. He move here? Yeah, he did. I don't know why F8 is moving in right now. They've still got 5 minutes after that. .66 has no good war leads. We're not focused on Civil War. That's why you lost. Oh, they got a burn here. I don't even think I saw that. I think I missed that. I also don't understand the point of these back flags. Like, these aren't... They have to build the whole line. Like, that's not a back flag. If this burns out and they have a flag here, it's still done. They need a flag here. And this isn't... Like, this doesn't do anything. They're flagged here. These are safe. This flag is safe. This is not needed. Is it for the crystal? Are they, like, out of crystals? Because building this, they're not going to generate enough to make it worth the cost in the amount of time. I don't... It doesn't make any sense. They have no good war leads. Did they not hire one? Holy shit, this is still going on? Also, how did no one send me this stupid garrison report? Like, come on, guys. Really? They're going to swarm that? I meant it as like a compliment to them. Was it possibly negative? There's no way, right? Let me see. Could I find that? Wait. What the hell? DT4 figs? Who is this? Who is this? Do we have a bot that assigns titles? That's a sore subject right now. That is a sore subject right now. Why is physics so hard? I couldn't tell you. Physics, I don't have a relationship with physics. Whoa! Whoa! Look at that flag. Whoa! What in the world are they planning? That is so weird. This is so weird. Oh, here they go. Now they're getting there. I just said the whole time they should have done this with ND. So ND could have done that. MD could have went like this. Also, yeah, this is just like everything that's saying is not going well. Like I was saying earlier, 67, this line should have went like this immediately. Because their only job is to delay and bring as many people south so 65 can punch north. Want to sleep but didn't expect to see 66 getting that pushed. Yeah, I mean, they're getting burns in places that don't matter. And they're getting pushed hard in the places that do matter. And this is great war leading by 65. Great war leading by 65 to have a double rally here. Yeah, S8, F8. Great war leading. They're going to get, or really when I say war leading, I mean mapping. They're going to get a double rally here in the most pivotal... Oh, they placed the flag that I was talking about. They haven't built it yet. But like I was, maybe one of them's in the stream. Any of you from 66? And you finally fixed the flag? As I was saying, you had all the other back flags, didn't have the connector. Alright, it's built. It is built. Like some good TP space. Mosey's up here now with his third account. His third tier 5. It's a Mina garrison. Is that even a real garrison? Not that I know of. Content creators? 66 is getting cooked by a kingdom in its downtime. Spectate you getting sword. Yeah, Frank. I gotta say though, Frank, this territory structure, you know, there's something to be said about them having their main alliance here and a second alliance here, right? It looks oddly familiar, right? And then this spot looks oddly familiar, no? And now they have this set up double rally. Hey, technical. I want to see the double rally go. Yeah, the hints. Yeah, I'm just talking to you though, you know? Don't worry about it, everyone else. Alright, let me see something. Should you keep fighting in the Civil War? As I have said, Smoothie, I would never have participated in a Civil War. Alright, let's see though. I really want to see these rallies. I imagine Mosey will do the one from F8. Obviously, his other allies is Mosey and Mosey will do the rallies. Honestly, it would have been a good idea to have his king not there, but here. So that they have double AoEs. Because I imagine it's 2 YSGs, right? If they had YSGs like that, that would have been pretty devious. Should you bother in KVK then? I mean, it's kind of up to you, I guess. Oh, here's Rally 1. Doesn't look like they're timed right. This is going here. Uh-oh. This guy's on a solo mission. They don't have a garrison in there. A heads up play by Governor over here. 26 mil. Except he's not going to get it. And it's a proper tank. Well, Frank, they're doing a lot of mistakes. One is that this is F8. All these guys are going to eat AoE. All these guys are about to eat AoE from this flag. The other mistake is what you just said. I said it like 15 minutes ago. I don't know why they pushed in before this was even built. But this AoE is going to cook. But at the same time, who even cares? Kingsland, you just got to win. You just got to win. He's swarming down the CM is crazy. I would just get a good garrison in this. Swarm down this, which is probably a Mina YSG or a Thutmose. That's a bad time to TP out. Can they block the space? Mosey with the heads up play again. Mosey blocking all the TP space. I think 66 is cooked here. Has anyone gifted the restart flux? If you're talking to me, definitely no. I'm fully free to play. I've not spent a single penny on the restart. Not even a single penny. They really messed up this double rally, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Like, they're taking bad AoE, but again, I don't think it matters here. Oh, there we go. Alright. So it is a Mina. It's probably a Mina YSG. Yeah, it's YSG right there. You can see. So it's Mina YSG. They're not going to be able to push them off. They got the TP in. Why are they doing Mina YSG on a double rally? That makes sense. What do you mean? I don't understand. Mina YSG makes sense here. You have a tank rally, Martel, Pyrrhus, and a Mina YSG. The problem is just they're eating so many deads from the AoE. Like, this is another report that I probably want to see. I know I'm fully free to play, but has anyone gifted your restart flux, which I haven't used? No. No, I have not been gifted any flux. And Smoothie, I don't, just for the record, I don't think you have to restart. Oh, as a garrison. Yeah, it should be a CM. It definitely should be a CM. The only thing I could think of, Frank, is that the amount of the YSG amplifying the Mina and the amount of skill damage that they're dealing makes sense for this situation. But again, CM YSG is arguably the better choice no matter what. In almost any situation in KVK1. Especially with neither being archers, yeah. Alright, when we see them run, I gotta see this report. I gotta ask someone. Jinzo. Exotic. The garrison. So much AoE. Someone's gotta help me out here. No. Here's one. Okay. Alright. So they got the burn. They burned this one too? Yeah, this one's burning. So 66 is burning. Repairing. Cookie. Martel YSG. I wonder if they're out of archers or something. Because Cookie's got a gross archer set. How do you get good reports when fighting? You only got one good one the whole Civil War. Well, first you need a good march. You need good tech, which I know you don't have the tech. You may have a good march, though. And then you need a good, good field position. I mean, that's like a gross oversimplification, but you get it. Yeah, it is funny, though. His Martel could have been in that flag, and he could have been rallying with Utmost. I wonder if this is Cookie or someone else. Yeah, you have to cancel. I'm telling you, man, they're cooked. 66 is in trouble. They've got a whole lot of KP chasers down south. Using Garrison and Rally, yep. I mean, here's the question for you guys. Do you think that once their second alliance gets here, that's 2 billion power, basically, do you think it's going to happen? Thought this was glazing you last stream, Frank. Said you were his favorite king. Probably not. Probably last stream I was probably cursing out Frank for how mad I was about our leadership, if anything. I mean, that didn't happen, I'm just saying. But last stream I think I was pissed. I don't think I was cursing out Frank or anything, but I think I was pissed last stream. F8. S8. Oh, they didn't have the garrison though. They did get it swarmed. Let's see here. The ruins? No, it was the I incident. Is what I'll call it, Frank. I wasn't pissed at you, really. I was pissed at leadership. Or not leadership, at I. And I was just losing my shit that stream. You heard what I called Frank during Zone 6? What did I call him during Zone 6? I. Vader, is this what I was referring to? Oh, it's not as much as I thought. So here, like you can assume, right? The garrison got cooked, but the AOE it did was still something. Yeah, like this guy took 61k. Yikes. Some really rude words. I think this is slander, to be honest. I don't think this ever happened. I definitely said some nasty things about I, because I was very mad. But I don't think this happened. Also, I did pin the Discord link. I don't know the point of this. This flag is so silly. Like, did they just want to be able to rally this? And this, I guess? Oh, wait, they can't because of the Citadel. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I don't know why they did this. This is like a weird flag. I guess they'll get another 2 TP spaces, which does help. Right? You could teleport there. I don't think the Zig blocks it. Was so drunk he doesn't remember? Okay. This is some slander now. This is ridiculous. You know what, Zeb? You're getting put in a timeout. I don't appreciate the slander. So just for the memes, I'm putting you in a 10-second timeout. 10-second timeout for Zeb. Don't care about deads. You're unsubbing? 19 seconds. There's a 10-second timer. Frank is learning, though, after 110 days, INA finally having a daily slow build. Well, we don't need a daily slow build. What's the need for a daily slow build right now? Yeah, that was the best 10 seconds of my life, having him muted. We don't need the credits right now. We're chilling. We'll do some off-season slow build forts, I'm sure. 104 mil. On the Discord, why is memes in a different font than everything else? When MD66, they might clutch it. Yeah, so that's what I was just talking about. Do you guys think that this is going to make all the difference? Getting here? You're going to remove that slow build? What's the longest timeout I could do? I mean, I could ban you. I could ban someone. Let me look at the timeouts. I'll look at it on Smoothie. Let's test with Smoothie. Oh wait, I gotta go to YouTube for that. Hold on. Let's test with Smoothie. Let's see. I can put Smoothie in a timeout for 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or 24 hours. You're not getting muted, or you're not getting timed out. I'm just messing with you. You never TP, of course you don't need. Think of this fight. You're saying I never TP? Dude, I've spent like 30, 40 TPs. I know you're not being serious, but you literally used like 40 TPs this KVK. I'm down to 32 and 15. I was at like 50 and 50. The amount of TPs I've spent has been crazy. Let me do this quick and then we'll get back over there. Okay. Popcorn. Go to the farmers. Okay, here we go. 66 is just easier to watch. In Zone 5 you used 100 plus. I mean, I'm not a Garrison Rally, so I don't know why I would be doing that many. We're gonna see though, 66 is I wonder how their resources look, honestly. That's my big question here. I wonder how tapped their storehouse is. You spent 20? 20 is a lot considering you haven't fought in KVK. This flag is so meaningless. Are they really backflagging? Why? Do they even have TP space? They don't. Why would they build this flag? What a waste. That's an error on 65, though I don't think it'll matter. 5 mil alliance credits used on TPs. I think I've been saving. I'm at like 2 mil credits, I think. Unless I bought passports. I usually keep stock of passports. You guys should be worried. Let's see. Are they burning these yet? No. No. It looks like they're shifting their focus just to 68. It looks like they're shifting to defense and then 68. They trying to protect? Yeah. I mean, the amount of KP chasers here is wild. So crazy. And I still don't think they should have done this. I still think they should have done MD just goes like this. And then ND just goes straight across from the very beginning. Gold chest as a goodbye gift. Yeah, well, free to play don't have that luxury. Most places are burning right now. 10 minutes. So they will be backflagged. They will be backflagged. Though it is a big backflag. Can they do one here? They probably could place a flag right here. Well, I guess at a minimum they could here. Most of 66 are migrating for what you know. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't think 66 is being led like horribly. I think they're probably cooked after this. Guess how many gold chests you've had the whole time you've been there? My guess would be like 2. 1 or 2 maybe. Oh yeah, I see the memes channel is a different font. That's weird. Trying not to smile. Yeah, well, don't get too excited. We don't know what's gonna happen once they get here. Because I don't think there's no chance in just pure, reality, right? There's no chance that 68 has more than like 2 garrison leads. So when they get here and they're touching like 1, 2, 3, 4 flags, I don't think 68's really going to do very well. So it's really up to 65 to keep the heat on them, which they are. They are. But yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting to see. Let's see. This flag still seems like an expensive use of resources for not much gain. I mean, I guess it's value. Like, you could TP here. I guess it's value. It's gonna make this a lot harder for 68. Let me go here. Okay. You're gonna zero Smoothie? Yeah, that would be a pretty fun stream. Us zeroing Smoothie. I'd probably swarm him. Probably swarm down no matter what happened. Even if he had a expert Martel. I mean, this was only burned because of 65's error. But a burn is a burn, And the durability of 66 is really, really crazy. You won't be getting it to Kingsland. Yeah, well, we'll eventually be in your zone 4, I think. Unless they change that. I think this is the right call by 65 to lose this flag. Let them free burn it. I still don't get why they placed this. I have no idea what the point of this flag was. You want me to mute you, Zeb? Because I will. I have no problem with it. It's just once I mute you, you're not getting unmuted for half an hour. You say it one more time and I will, though. I don't really care. If you guys are still live in KVK3, you'll go there. Yeah? I mean, KVK3 is usually a big turning point. Mute you? Alright. Zeb is going to be muted for 30 minutes. Oh, wait. I clicked Smoothie. Oh, God. I clicked Smoothie. Hold on. Hold on. I clicked Smoothie by accident. Hold on. Alright. Zeb. Put user in timeout. 30 minutes. There you go. You get a 30-minute timer. I don't even know if I can undo that, by the way. 1,800 seconds is what it says. Zeb has been timed out by @Pethers Prime for 1,800 seconds. There we go. And now... Oh wow, it deletes all of his chats. That's so funny. It deleted all of his chats. That's so interesting. I was about to say, I thought he teleported in. I wonder if these guys are going to get zeroed. So peaceful now. I know, it's great, isn't it? There was no need to mute you? I didn't mute. Smoothie didn't get muted. Smoothie, you're not muted. I'm so confused. Smoothie is not muted. Do you want to be muted, Smoothie? I can make that happen. You're not muted, though. A minute. Bro. Smoothie. You're so funny. I misclicked your name and then I didn't click it because I misclicked you. I accidentally clicked you when I was trying to click, what's his name? Forgot to mute him in Discord. Oh god, is he spamming or something? Oh no, he hasn't said anything. He hasn't said anything. Oh, this is so funny. Listen, he asked for it. I said ask for it one more time, and I will if you want. And he asked for it. Oh, they canceled. Hey, Smoothie. I don't know why you thought I muted you. I never muted you. Ooh, good flag, good flag. I like that. Now, 68 should try to get... Should have got into here. It's too late now. But this would have been an easy to defend spot. This is going to be very hard. No, it's not your fault. Now, you just misheard me. Ooh, that's a good flag. I'm telling you, I like how 65 is playing it. I think these are 3 really good flags. It's burning. Blame Odin. What'd Odin do? Look at 3894. What's going on there? 66. I don't know why they focused here. This is such a weird spot to focus. Can we zero Odin? We'll zero anyone that we can. I can promise you that. Um, 65 looks like a really good kingdom. They're doing a good job with the flags for the most part. They've made like 1 or 2 weird decisions, but overall they've been fine. To see the main alliance in 94. Alright. Let's go look at 94 really quick. 30. What did you say? 3894? 3894. They're not the star. You don't need to gift the resources, we'll just take them. That's true. Alright, let's just look really quick. The Wrath. What am I looking at here? Oh, him? The 120 mil? 120 mil power? That is a whale, or honestly, before pre-KVK, that's a pretty damn big person. Yeah, they got a lot of tier 5. 95, damn it. You're wasting my time. 95. Well, I've already committed. 38.95. Oh wait, did I even look at the right kingdom? 38. Hold on. Why am I being dumb? 38.95. This one? Yeah. Alright, the last one I'm checking, and then I'm going back to Civil War, or not Civil War. Then I'm going back to the other one. Oh, they're weak. They're very weak. Yeah, they're weak. I mean, they're not weaker than 75, but they're weak. Maybe it's a 5 thing. Maybe they're all weak. Are you okay? It took you way too long. Yeah, man, I'm tired. Life has been hitting me hard lately. Gotta be honest. It has been a rough go of things. Don't even? What do you mean, don't even? You guys are weak as hell. Yeah, they really botched this. This is a good defensive flag, but if they had got into here, they would have been able to hold this easily. 65 is weak. Alright, Mats. You got me there. Maybe it's not all of them. Maybe it's not all the 5s. They repair the other flag yet? Let's see, what are we doing here? Oh, they repaired this one. Alright. I mean, they're just gonna burn this line. And they haven't... I assume they can backflag this. I wish I could test. It's really frustrating that I can't test. But I don't see a reason why I wouldn't be able to backflag this. Or why they, not me. But logically, this is a backflag. I mean, you can place it like right here. Why isn't a message going through? It's got to be whatever you're typing. I don't know. Some curse or something that's Your first fight will be with 95 free KP. No, man, you're not gonna get free KP at all. They're just not gonna fight. It's a deceptive thing. They're just not gonna fight you. Looks like they're rallying. Archer rally, archers. Is he the Sid guy? Or girl? Oh, they got a bill. I'm a nice guy like that, you know? Send location? I'm scared. Your message isn't going through either? Well, don't ask for 30-minute mute then. If they don't have the troops you can kill to get KP? Yes. Yes, period. I'm not a nice guy? What do you mean I'm not a nice guy? I'm a great guy. What are you talking about? This is so interesting. Why are your messages not going? No one's messages are going through? This is very bizarre. Why? You said your messages aren't going through either? Ooh, there's a rally. Alright, this should be their best garrison. Why remain free to play or switch it to pay to win? Well, I have a main. If you're new here, I do have a main that is a high spending main. And my this restart is a free to play. So I play 2 characters, 2 kingdoms right now. An SOC spender and a free to play KVK1. Smoothie is not muted. I don't know why he doesn't just talk. Oh, he's typing in game. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna... It's weird. They don't have any TPs near this. Oh, you're asking about this account? Yeah, this one will always be free to play. Sorry, I didn't understand. The message don't go through. Is it just Smoothie, or are multiple people having the problem that messages aren't coming through? Let me look at the stream health. It says it's excellent. That's weird. Yeah, 68 really needed some better city placements. That's their garrison lead? Yeah. Also you? That's so weird. I wonder why. Your messages work? Alright. Yo. Maybe they use not nice words. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of, is that you guys use some colorful language. But I have no settings that would ban language. I don't even think I have like a whitelisted setting. 75. Ran out of time. Oh, it's so funny. Smoothie, that's brutal. How do I manage work and game and also life? It's tough. It's definitely tough. It's definitely tough. And I'll tell you what, it became a lot harder when I started streaming and doing videos. It was a lot easier with before I did videos. Now it has been very difficult. Ooh, they had to cancel it. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't think they'd have to cancel that. They're kicking a lot of people out. This is a swarm moment. There's a classic mistake. You kick too many people out, you get swarmed. If I was 66 right now, I would see how many's in that garrison and swarm that. They have the field. Looks like this guy may test it. No, he's walking past. Oh, they still got a garrison lead, though. Yeah, they still got a garrison lead. Who's KVK? It's 66 versus 65. It's like the biggest Kingsland right now. Not building this though. It's a 1v3. 66 is 1v3. Do flux giveaways? Man, I don't even make money. How you want me to do a flux giveaway? If I ever get monetized. If I ever get monetized, we will have that conversation. And I've already said I will do it. Oh, they double rally. I guess they repaired it. Yeah, they repaired it. So it's a double rally. It looks like it's a Thutmose. No. Oh, no, it is a Thutmose, right? A Mina Thutmose rally. Wow, that's interesting. Two different DPS. Whoa, it's Mina Sid. It's Thutmose Sid. A Thutmose Sid is a crazy rally. If you don't make money, how do you... No, I meant monetized. I'm not monetized. I'm not sponsored. I'm not monetized. So, I'm not gonna do giveaways when I'm not making anything from YouTube. Doesn't make any sense for me. Yeah, I misspoke. Who do I think is gonna win? If I'm being honest, Sid is good for allies because single target. No, Sid is not good. This should be a Thutmose YSG every day of the week. I see a Joan. Mosley's using a Joan on the field to buff his rallies. Is that counter rally? No. Yeah, get me to 1K subs and you will see some giveaways. There's a 4 figs. Yeah, I know. I noticed that. I did notice that. But no, if I'm being honest, I really don't think 66 is playing this well right now. The problem 65 has is that they can't garrison everything. This is 4 figs, yeah. They can't garrison everything. 65 just doesn't have the garrisons. And I don't think that 68 here played it well enough. They should have got to here and stopped. But now they will push through, which is a problem. Should run a giveaway just for you? Or should run one? Yeah. It's an idea. Getting monetized is really hard. Subs is the easy bit. Smoothie, you don't know what you're talking about, man. Ha! You didn't have the RCF. That's hilarious. I mean, maybe for like some people, but not for me. Yeah. Oh my god. Who is this? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh, Cookie. No. You wish you had 100 mil power, no tension of missing events, just waiting for KVKs to come. It's definitely not as easy as you think, man. I have 116 mil in my main, 117 mil in my main right now. Power is not determined much. Well, Smoothie, just for the record, if you're curious, I am at, what am I at? I think I'm at like 5,000 watch hours. So I have like 5,000 watch hours and, you know, whatever subs I'm at right now. I don't know what I'm at since I started the video, or the stream rather. So I am more than past the amount of, Did he just leave? Wow, they just left the flag. That's a choke. We gotta build this flag. 760? Ah, so we gained some from the stream. That's cool. You just wish you had resources? Yeah, resources and speed ups. That is the hard part. Oh damn, we only did shorts? Yeah, shorts are... Well, because shorts, watch hours are the hard part because you need like you need like 10 million watch hours in... or 10 million views or something in 90 days. Whereas for videos and stuff, long form, you only need you get a full year, first off. What the hell? Bros, you saying bros got siege out? Interesting. Which commanders are good for circular AoE? Well, the only one in early game is YSG. That is the only one. So, circle AoE wise, it's only him. If you just mean like a wide AoE, I guess Aethel. Aethel is free. Has a good fan AoE. It's bigger than Sun. It's technically the biggest AoE outside of a circle. But it looks like 65 is just hard focusing here, which I support that. We're going to see how 66 takes the pressure from here and distributes it. It'll be interesting. I'd say it's a fairly even Kingsland right now. It's a pretty even Kingsland. And if 67 ever like actually does anything, it could be a big problem. But they're not doing anything, so it's kind of like whatever right now. Alright, here's the Sid. Soul Catch. A Sid YSG. Yeah, I really don't think that's it. I think you go Thutmose YSG Archers. ROK is a nightmare for students. It's a lot more of a nightmare for a professional. I can tell you that much. Gonna restart soon, and you're thinking about trying to expertise YSG as a free-to-play? It's definitely possible. It takes a ton of work. It takes a lot of work. If 67 would lock in, they would... You know, let me post another poll. I've done 2 polls so far. And I'm curious how the results have changed. Who will win? I still think I have my opinion. But I am curious to see how it's changed. As a free-to-play, ha ha ha. People, what do you... I don't know what you're laughing at. There are people who... Plenty of people, actually, who have done it. Oh, they had to cancel it. YSG is not free-to-play? Most people know, but it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Cookie? I wonder if 65 went into a downtime. They're significantly different on the field right now than they were earlier. Yeah, but in KVK1, it is possible. I am not kidding. We have someone here who I think did it in 73. You literally just have to gem farm every single day like crazy. Have like 15 farms that are going to handle your resources, and you're fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. It's not popular, but possible. Yes, yes. Cookie is blocking the TP space. Good job to Cookie. Yeah, what is 65 doing? Where are they focusing? This spot is not worth it. This is obviously the important spot. They still haven't built this flag, which is crazy. It's weird. 65 is like totally faded from existence. It's kind of like I don't see Mosey. I don't know where Mosey went. Mr. Bob did it? Gotcha. Is he still free to play or did he spend a little bit? Ooh, they canceled. Let me see here. Huh. Zev asking about his timeout. You can't vote in... What is downtime? Downtime refers to when a kingdom has less people online. So, like, before 65 was really crushing it against 66. And now there's been a significant... It looks like a significant turn. And so I'm wondering if they shifted into what I call a downtime. I think what's happening is they're pushing it to here. You don't see 67 in Kingsland? They're right over here. They're hiding in this corner getting burned out, doing nothing. Alright, I'm going to mute for half a second, guys. Be right back. But we're still going to be here watching. Alright, alright, alright. I'm back. I'm back. So we're now back. And yeah, holding that double rally was pretty crazy. Oh yeah. Sorry, just calls, work calls, and all this fun stuff. Thank you, Frank. And I don't know how to pronounce your other name, so that's why I didn't say it. Did I like your reports? Yes, they were great. So interestingly, I did 3 polls. The first poll we did was 73% of you said that 66 would win. And this was at the start of the stream, almost 2.5 hours ago. Then we did another poll like 30 minutes later where it was like 60% of you said that 66 would win. Now, if I end the poll, you'll see that actually 53% of you now think 65 will win. So there's a big swing. Looks like Cookie's rally is going to pop here. They did a nice job of holding this 65. There's probably a lot of Archer deads there. Oh, they got a burn here and I missed it. I wonder if they didn't have it garrisoned. This is repaired? Oh, almost. 66 is having a bad performance when 65 is in downtime. Yeah, well, it definitely seems like 65 is now in downtime. We're going to see what 66 does. They finally placed that back flag I mentioned like a year ago. But yeah, we're gonna have to see. I don't think that 68 is properly built right now. There we go. 68 is not proper. This is good. This is proper. Honestly, the placement here isn't good, but whatever. Like, they could place maybe one more flag here if they want. But they should have built to here. So that's a bit of a mistake. That is a little late to try and correct. They're just snaking now to protect the cut, so they can't go like that. 67 is, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, they're a strong kingdom from their power. Ooh, it looks like there was a swing. Looks like MD went to the other side, perhaps. Or an uptime, downtime, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Okay, you gotta tell me how to say your name. Is it like Vasivkovic? I don't know. Vasivkovic? Something like that? But yeah, I was saying that earlier, that while they were doing this whole thing, they should have just skillful and been over there. MD's line was here when we started. Just Vasa? Alright, Vasa's fine. But when MD's line was just here 2 hours ago, they easily could have skillful and been out here just to buy the time, right? That's all they had to do. But it's you know, this is fine. I think the biggest thing with Mosey is that they just need to keep the pressure up. You know, like they need to keep pressuring all 3 flags. So it's kind of one of the things where this is fine. I mean, I'm not exactly sure why the Mina's going first. I guess they messed that up. But as long as they could keep the pressure on all 3 flags, they're doing a good job. Oh, yeah, they canceled. I don't think they wanted the Mina going first. I think that was a mistake. But the other problem here is I don't think they have enough garrison leads. Or sorry, rally leads. I think they're fully ran through Mosey, which is a problem. And what needs to happen is like simultaneous rallies. Don't they have anchors? I don't know. I don't know, Frank. It's a good question. I would think they do. When are they going to start zeroing cities? I mean, technically, this is an S8 flag line. Like, all these cities are hittable. Like, every single one of these that start with an F, which is all of them, pretty much, besides, like, 1 or 2. Alright. I mean... Zeb, I'm putting you in timeout again. You're just annoying me. You're in a 10-minute timeout now. Alright. Let me... see. I don't think... The other thing I don't understand here, it looks like there was a burn here also, is that I don't think 66 has like a priority. I feel like he's just they're fighting. You know what I mean? Oh, God damn it. How many YouTubes do you have? Alright, well, 2 of your accounts are muted. Has it been 30 minutes? Is that what happened? Jesus Christ. Well, don't be annoying or I'll mute you again. So, yeah, they don't have a plan. Yeah, Frank, it really does seem like they're just fighting. Like, it was kind of symbolized of them fighting over here. Like, this is the most useless spot. There's no point. Like, once 65 loses whatever territory over here, there's no point pushing past there. They're just fighting randomly. Yeah, that's what it seems like. A 65 has the really nice double set up here. And just 67, obviously, even if they're not doing much, they're just going to keep pressure. And ironically, right, they do have it back flagged. But if eventually they get to here, they have to address it. Like, MD can't ignore it. But it'll take a really long time, you know? It's going to take a good minute. It'll probably something like 3 hours. You think 66 is just trying to drain them and push them back later? Because they have more resources and speeds in total in tier 5s. So I don't think you can do that in a 3v1, honestly. You can bet they got like 50 gold chests since Kingsland opened. Oh yeah, I truly believe that 66 has by far more speed ups and likely more resources. But I don't think that you're correct to say that. Because drain strategies being the 1 does not work against the 3. It just doesn't work. Zeb, I do have that, and I did most of it. $67 what? Fault? I don't know what that means. Folded? Is that what you're trying to say? Go with this song. Ooh, look at this. 66 going for it. Oh, fault? Yeah, but 67 seems to be, it seems like they just need to keep draining, you know? They're not doing anything to help. Yeah, I mean, I think the job of 67 in this KVK, or this Kingsland rather, is to just keep as many 66 players down here as physically possible. I mean, they messed up royally by not flagging out like that, but all they have to do is just keep as many people KP chasing, and that's a lot of 66 players, right? Like, it's certainly not, you know, 5 people. It's 50, 60, probably 50. I mean, each flag has like 5 players on it, and there's like 8 flags, 10 flags. It's probably like 50. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, why is that so slow? It's mixed. Ay, 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 68. Let it hit. This is a mistake by 66. Oh, they just kicked 4 figs, it looks like. 66 should let this hit. It's a mixed Mina. It's not even a tier 5 player. They should just let this hit. Trading 2 to 13. 67 is going to get pushed back. Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's a drain KVK, but on the reverse. It's just seeing how long can 66 last compared to these other 3 kingdoms. And I don't think it's a drain KVK for 66. I think it's a territory KVK. Like, I don't think they have to drain their enemies. I think they have to win the territory. They should have just let them take deads. The amount of deads they would have taken running into that. Like, I think unironically, 68's job is just to hold. You think 65 is drained? You were just watching 68. What do you mean? That was 68, not 65. This is 65. Let me skip again. Here we go. You don't have school tomorrow, so you'll constantly be at the passes trying to get your monument. Oh yeah, I like never do those, honestly. Wait, what the hell? Wasn't there... Oh, you're bad, sorry. I'm telling you, 65 should build a flag down there and rally with 68. Nah, Frank, they're doing the right thing here. This is all that matters. 65 pushes through here, like, that's game over. This whole line's done. Like, what is happening here? 66 is pushing. Like, this is exactly what I mean. Like, 66, this is not that important. This is important. And that's why I was saying up here, they shouldn't have done anything here on either side. And earlier, before 65 was well established, it should have been pushed through here. But they let them set up these double rallies. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea what you said. I just don't think it's what I would do. I would just push the hell through here. Like, now they're going to have a burn here. They're double rallying this. They're able to burn this. And they're going to be able to burn this. And the more space they get, the more TP space they get in front of this pond. You know what I mean? Like, they're stuck behind these mountains. And keep in mind, everyone watching, my Kingsland, we're here. So it's very interesting to watch, right? Like, this is the terrain we're traversing. And that's the one thing 66 did well, is they got all the TP open space. Like, all this open TP space, whereas 65 here is, like, stuck in the more narrow regions. Shouldn't 66 just surround the Zig and hold it? Easier said than done. I mean, they're going to surround it like this. But I don't think that it makes the most sense in terms of, right, they could build flags like this and have this whole thing, and 65 cuts them and it's over. Like, who cares? But, like I said, easier said than done. This is what matters. They're burning here. 12 minutes. I will see. 66 has the advantage of TPs, realistically. Or, sorry, not TPs. Tier 5. And their king still has a hell of a lot of power to lose, I'll tell you that much. Still has a lot of power to go through. He's going to be at like 3 billion KP by the end of this, probably. Not really. He's going to be like 2.5, I would guess. I mean, they still have a lot of power too, though, to their defense. They're just not using it. I guess he's hard filling right now to try and get rid of some of that power. The king is doing some insane work. Yeah, I mean, he owns 4... He built 4 tier 5 accounts or something. Every Mosey account is his. It's like he built this tier 5 account, that's him. This is him, obviously. There's, I think, 2 more. They may not be over here, though. 20 minutes. We'll cut this. That's not going to do anything yet. This will be a pretty lethal flag when they place it here. He rich? Yep, exactly. 65 is pushing way too early. If they coordinate, they'll definitely win this. I would agree. I would agree with you, Frank. I agree. I think the biggest element here of discussion is, can 68 hold on? Because I think 68 is taking some pressure off them. And I think, again, if this becomes a 1v1, I don't think 66... I don't think 65 does as well. If it's a 1v1. Who am I cheering for? I think I'm cheering for 65 just because I think technically they're the underdogs. But yeah, I mean, 67 doesn't do much, but even though they're not strong, it's still a distraction, right? It's still distracting all of these players who are just KP chasing. So, like, that's something. And then, you know, 68's fighting. They're doing a decent job. They're just trying to close the gap so they can't be cut. I don't think they're handling this well, but that's fine. I also think it's bold to 66 to start fanning out. I think they're going to start spending way too many resources. But we'll see. I don't really know exactly how the storehouse looks for them, so... And by exactly, I mean I don't know at all. Let me see. It's an interesting place for a ball. I wonder if they're rallying this. Isn't the Zig locked for a couple of days, so none of this matters because it can all change around? Only drain matters? Territory matters, right? Because if 66... If 65 pushes their flags like this, and 66 is stuck in this zone, how are they going to get to the Zig? They're not, right? How many speeds or resources should you have? I mean, that's technical. It's just such like a dependent question, you know? Oops. Like if it's looking like you know, 1 hour Kingsland, it's not going to need much. It's the same as like preparing for KVK. No one knows the exact amount. Ooh, that's a mixed rally. Maybe 65 is starting to hurt. Oh, they canceled it. What was the point of that? They sent a mixed rally to a burning flag. Ooh, this is something. Maybe they were just trying to distract? I don't know. Thutmose YSG putting in the work. They're doing a good job keeping their rally slow. Okay, I have to say. Anchor? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure why they aren't double rallying. Oh, they are. They are. It's right here. Oh, wait. No, it's a swarm. Never mind. I have no idea. And there's Cav in the rally. It's a mixed. Someone hopped in with Cav. There's infantry. It's a mixed Thutmose right now. Maybe they're struggling on troops. Maybe there is a drain becoming evident. Earlier I was saying there wasn't. Oh, someone left the flag because they got kicked. They kicked the builder. Oh no, he left. Wow, what a loser. You gotta build these flags, man. Why are they not double rallying? I think they're hurting. Oh, there it is. I mean, it's so mistimed. They need to rally this. But this is what I'm saying, like, what they need to do right now is have simultaneous rallies. Like, these two are hitting. There should also be a rally hitting here. And I don't think they have the rally leads. And I think that is the problem that 65 runs into. Is that they don't have the personnel to do the work. But I mean, this should also be like a Martel rally with the DPS. I don't know why they keep doing 2 DPS rallies. That doesn't really make sense to me. But, yeah, like, they need to cancel that Thutmose. It keeps getting mixed. It's still mixed. That's like I mean, Mosey is the king, so like it's up to him to realize that and kick them out. If they hit together, 2 DPS is good. Yeah, I guess it's fine to have 2 DPS, but they certainly should be rallying in other places right now, too. I'm watching your KVK. What kingdom are you in? Yeah, there it goes. The problem is that 66, all focused in one spot, is too successful. That is the problem. And I'm telling you, they should have had a rally going over here. You don't think he noticed it? Oh, you're in 66. Well, right now, my vote is against you guys. Jesus Christ. It's so slow. Like, you could just tell. You can just tell. Cookie's just having a field day with it, I'm sure. He's probably trading so positive. This thing's got to be getting wrecked right now. You don't think he noticed it because he's probably fighting in the open field? Yeah, well, that's his fault. I mean, that's his job to notice those things. Yeah, 68 is just so much weaker. It's not even funny. They're not even like remotely up to par. You're basically controlling everything. I mean, you're controlling everything on the 68 side and the 67 side. Are you fighting 67 right now? Because you're controlling everything down here. I mean, 65 is doing a decent job. They're just not playing smart with this rally situation, but... Oh, you just repaired this? Have I ever played Clash? Yeah, I used to. A long time ago. How old is that game now? It's gotta be freaking ancient. Ooh, they didn't repair this? That's crazy. Yeah, 65 is really showing their downtime right now. Is really evident. 8 years? No way. Isn't Clash gotta be older than 8 years? Yeah, 8 years. 8 years is way off. I should probably send my gatherers out. Clash of Clans was the first one, right? How old's that one? I played that. I think I had both. I think I did do both, but it's got to be at least like, I would have guessed like 15. Am I really that off? I thought it was ancient. $12 years? Okay, so I wasn't too far off. 3 years. There's a badge for 8 years. Yeah, I'm sure whatever I had back in the day would have been the 12-year badge or whatever. You think next Inf Commander is going to be new meta? Not much of downtime. They're full of pilots. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they have a lot of pilots, but there's for sure a difference right now than when I started watching. I mean, I've been watching for about 3 hours now. There's absolutely a difference right now. And I don't know if it's just drain, right? You could tell me that. Like, I would believe if you told me there's a strain. And so, like, some of them are backing out. Like, that's reasonable to me. But, I mean, it's certainly a different fight on 65's half. Like, they're doing worse right now than they were earlier. But I don't think they're draining 66 enough. Like, I'm telling you, like, they need to be rallying all 3 spots. Like, all 3 spots should have a different rally on it right now. And then they all get sent. All at once. I mean, even the field, like, 65 was wrecking field here earlier. And now they're not, is my point. Cookie. You wonder who's gonna have the most KP at the end? Oh, obviously, I mean 66 for sure is gonna have the most KP. Win or lose, for sure 66. I mean they have to fight 3 kingdoms. There's no way they don't have the most KP. Or do you mean person? Do you mean person? I was thinking of kingdom, but you probably meant player, right? Yeah, 1 player. Likely Mosey. Likely Mosey. I mean, Mosey would make sense considering how he's everywhere. You remember my crash out on technical? I believe I said one thing. Ooh, they're swarming it down. That's gonna hurt them. I don't remember what it was. I think he left the building flag. And I said one thing. Ooh. No, Zeb. Are you asking to be timed out again? Do I time Zeb out again? Oh, they defended. I mean, 78 is not getting any burns, really, but they are... Or 68, rather, but they are defending. Ooh, what the hell happened? Oh, they got a burn there. I didn't think they could. You're not asking to be timed out? That's a lot of cities. Good teleporting by 68. They're going for the cut like this, probably. I don't think they're going to go for TP space. That would be a little weird. Or sorry. I don't think they're going to go right in there. I think they'll go for TP space. And then they'll go in after getting like another flag or two of TP space. Okay. Yeah, it's funny. You were asking me to time that. I timed you out. Now you don't want it anymore. I mean, this is just going to depend on how 65 fixes their downtime. In the current state of this KVK, with 65's current field, they are not going to win. How they were 2 hours ago, 65 would have won. So we're going to have to see how the uptime downtime swings. We will see. Should probably send out my gathers. You want to see a cookie report? I would love to see a cookie report, yeah. I've been asking all sorts of people for reports and no one's been sending them. I got 1 report. I don't really know why. It's not like they lose anything. I'm not I think they have enough reports. Can you mute Zeb in every stream? When you get a giveaway? You get a giveaway when I'm monetized. Can you see if you sent it? Yeah, I could go there. I'll open it. Actually, I should have been looking there the whole time. I bet you guys have been, or people have been sending stuff in here, right? Probably not. Actually, hold on. I mean, that's oh wait, what the hell? Oh, it's Sevs. Yeah, I don't really care about Sevs. Yeah, I mean, it's a good report, obviously. It's a to go positive on a rally. So that's cool. I just don't care as much about Sevs. But that's a good report. Very good report. Yeah, 65. I wonder if they don't have any rally leads besides Mosey and his 3 accounts. Because you would think they should be rallying all of these. Like, that's how you win, is you overwhelm your enemy. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 rallies going when this is built. 5, technically, because you could double rally. Especially if they're going to be letting them free burn. Like, if they're gonna free burn here, which is fine, you gotta be going in the other spots. Because as of right now, 65 is wasting all these people. Oh, dude, what are you doing? Trying to meet a DKP quota, huh? Alright, I should probably go send my farmers out and then come right back. Alright, 1 second. I'm just sending my farmers out. Or actually, I should send my AP too. Let's just do the event quick, and we'll go take a look. Let's go with 6. Okay. He needed some more deads. Yeah. Yep. Seems like it. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be deep in my bag if I do end up fighting more of this KVK. Yeah, son, you could do it. Hurry up so I could go watch again. Oh shit, did I hold on. I guess they let me finish it. Whoops. Have you rage bait too much for this effect? I mean, if I like ban you from my channel, then I'm not giving you a giveaway. Do you even need to ask that? We're gonna go back to watching. I just need to do all the obvious things. Okay. Start here. Okay. 5 barbs, resources. We'll use some boosts. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. Let's do these. Okay, 25. Alright, I need 2 more and then we're good. Come on, son. Why are you being so slow? Gathering and 5 barbs. Oh no, just 5 barbs. Okay. I do need to hit a barb. I wouldn't ban you? I certainly would ban you. Why would I not ban you? If you're annoying, I will ban you. Happily. As long as you stick to the 24-hour meets. Still building. Almost done there. Alright, so when this is done, I think I just have to do 1 more level. Yeah, and then I'll be out of AP. Okay. Perfect, and then we watch when he's done fighting. Oops, that's not what I meant to press. In 10 hours, we get Kingsland. You get Kingsland? Where's that? Where are you getting Kingsland? When do I get Kingsland is another question. $22. Alright. 22 hours. I mean, technically it's not the Kingsland we're watching because we don't get to build yet. We still have a while till building. Come on, son. Why are you so slow? How are you guys slower than us? Because we, we basically failed every stage that was time dependent. Yeah. Next Thursday is our Kingsland. Yes, but we will be able to enter before then. Technical. You just can't build. We started at the same time. Yeah, we failed the fort stage, so we took the full 24 hours. And then... So we took the full 24 hours. And then the inch by inch stage took us like forever to do. I don't know why it's showing that I didn't do this one. I did do this one. I didn't do this personally, but we did do this. I don't know why. I don't know why it shows that. It's a little odd. Nah, it just was 8 hours. Okay, gotcha. Looks like the music stopped. I'll resume that. Let me here go here. But why? I mean, we had like 2 kingdoms not placing forts and or not placing many, and we placed a bunch and ooh, and yeah. I mean, we placed a bunch. 74 placed a handful, but we had the other 2 kingdoms didn't really place any. 30 seconds. Okay. Why would they back flag this? What the hell? There's no significance to this flag. I guess just avoid losing any grounds. I guess that's fair. They must be confident in their storehouse to place a flag like that. Because the push is going to go into here, really. It's not this. Anyone get burns while I was gone? Nope, no burns. When your last test is done tomorrow, you'll go sleep, because went to sleep at 3 and woke up at 6 to study. Yeah, fair enough. No burns here. Wow, so really no new burns. It's just this showdown. That's a good flag. Bad placement, but good flag. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the goal should be just to slow, you know? Let 67 start pestering them again. Don't worry about this. Just get over here. Have you ever seen a KVK1 fort line? I don't think so. With a fort line would require 2 kingdoms doing a fort. I mean, you're referring to a fort wall. But it would require 2 kingdoms being able to do it. Ooh. Mosey. Mosey going crazy with no garrison lead in there. Swarming down a Mina. Love to see it. Is this his mini? It is the mini. Mini's losing a lot of troops here. This is bold, but I love it. This is Kingsland. Meant to put this whole week going to sleep at 3 AM and waking up at 6. Yeah, that's what I was doing. This week I'm kind of fixing it. Wow, Mosey's really full sending this, huh? That's crazy. I mean, I respect it. I respect it. I certainly respect it. None of those are rally. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah. He's gonna lose so much power. There goes $200. It's a lot more than $200 probably. He's probably gonna take like 200k deads. 200k deads is a lot more than 200 bucks. Actually no, because gems. I always think in terms of speed ups, but no, I'm lying to you. Probably is like 200 bucks worth of, assuming it's like 200k. Okay. I don't, is he gonna, it looks like he gets, oh, he pulled back. I guess he had to. Wow, that's so low. I actually can't believe he did that. He's gonna train them back. It is the mini though, Frank, so I'm not sure. It is the mini. Oh, Mosey, the big Mosey's doing it here. It's funny. So this one's stupid because they have an actual garrison, and this is just so dumb because he can hard fill this. That makes no sense to swarm. This makes no sense at all. But it would make a lot more sense to do rallies. I mean, the exact strategy I said of rally all three of these, he literally just swarmed two of them instead. Which is like, unironically, ooh, they free burned it. Interesting. Which is unironically like the definition of Kraken. Rather than rally the three, swarm two of them. It's crazy. It's crazy. I bet Soul Catch is rallying this. I think he dropped some power, actually. What is Cookie at? Is Cookie still over here? Oh, no, he went south, right? Cookie. Oh, he didn't lose much. I think he's only down like 2 mil. They're gonna burn through here. We're 3 hours late. I went live at 3 a.m. in your country. Yeah, it's tough to manage the time zones, but I appreciate you being here. You can see that the KVK is in full swing. It is very interesting. We'll see who can pull the win at the end. I think my money is still on 65, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I do wonder who the garrison lead is here. Is it Sleepy? Because they cannot crack this guy's garrison in there, even with the double rally. Watch them be allies in KVK2. They could be. They definitely could be. I mean, if fighting each other like this teaches you anything, it's respect. That's for sure. I'll tell you one thing: they're definitely gonna respect the hell out of each other after this. You feel like creating a new character? You just rewatched the video asking free-to-play players. Yeah, that was one of my favorite videos I've made for sure. It's actually my like homepage video. Ooh. I am Sleepy is rallying. Oh, this flag. Okay. That's interesting. Is it? Yeah, it is Martel. The Lost Kingdom chat must be going crazy. Yeah, I bet it is. Whoa, it is trading crazy. What's in this flag? That cannot be a real garrison. Why is it trading so bad? Oh, they're emptying it? Mosey getting garrison lead. What is going on here? Are we seeing this wrong? Oh, it looks like maybe they switched Mosey into garrison lead. I don't think they had the right garrison lead in there. Siege filled? I don't think so. I think they just had a bad lead. I think it was just someone with a Martel lead. I don't think it was like a genuine thing. And I think they just swapped Mosey in. He's taking a lot of AoE though. But it's all Sevs, so. But they should be okay now. They have a real garrison in there. What's going on up here? Burning. Not burning. I mean, 65 has cities here. Look at this fill. We'll see. We will see. This is interesting for sure. They canceled. Alright. A defense from 65. I don't know. Oh, they burned him here. And they kept it. Oh, wow. This is Mosey with another account. 66 getting burned. Are they going to organize? How are they going to adjust? $10 minutes. I mean, this is gonna get built, but this is smart to delay, I suppose. AR. I mean, they can place a flag here. I don't know why they wouldn't. Maybe they're low now on resources? Yeah. What? Yeah, what? Why is the time in between fights for K2 so long? You're losing it? Well, yeah, that sucks. I think usually the Zone 5 is way longer than your Zone 5 was because of how large it is. This is a good burn, though. I mean, technically speaking, right? You can't backflag this. If you placed it here... Oh no, you can do one. You can get one back flag in. But I think once you round the corner, I don't know if that would work. Technically speaking, they can just focus this. And that'll relieve 68 entirely. And then they can just either push... I wouldn't do that. Maybe they just send field. Just like clear field here and they rally and then do stuff like that. Mosey just hanging out. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 marches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I guess he's not rallying or garrisoning. This is interesting. I don't know their obsession with standing on top of flags. It's very bizarre. Like, when you're in the same alliance, at least. Because you're supposed to do that when you're in other alliances so that you block them from clicking the flag and you're not taking AoE because you're in the other alliance. But they're not doing that. They're just taking AoE. Honestly, and I know garrisons are a struggle for them, but I would actually say that if they have a garrison in here, I would take the garrison, place a flag here, and throw it in. Because I think that once you're able to burn all of this, who cares? You know? Like, this is a lot of area. Especially this. This flag would let you touch 3, 4, 5 flags, technically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it would touch 5 flags. Potentially 6, right? I mean, you gotta build that flag. At least as far as I see it. Will I stream tomorrow? Probably not, honestly. Probably Friday, but not tomorrow. The only downside to this is they don't have the TP space. Like 66 has like an entire wall of CP space. But it'll be up to how 66 adjusts their priority. But I think this will be a KVK1 on resources and not on troops. Managed to get the whole day off from school, even though the thing you're doing is only an hour or two. Well, enjoy it while it lasts. Alright, are they pushing a rally? Is that why their field's down? I haven't repaired yet. It's probably pretty soon. No Petrus to annoy, so pointless. Yeah, you could say that. So like if I was 65, I would probably swarm, and I was a whale, I would probably swarm a Sid down. I have like no respect for a Sid. Which isn't like necessarily warranted in KVK1, but I just hate him. Personally, I have no respect for him. I think the commander's so weak. It's got some like cool effects for field stuff, like insta-proc damage. This is a big burn, because this is the last burn. Like 65 holding this would be pretty great for them. It's just TP space, you know? Like it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 cities or 5 cities of TP space. It just feels like their city should be closer. Like you're telling me he couldn't have got in here with the TP? You gotta fill the garrison. They're doing it. They're doing a good job keeping it full. But that may have been Cav, because the white numbers went bad after it got in. Mosey's filling. Is this his main? No, but he's still filling. He's down like 8 mil on his on this second account here. I think out of like his 4. Soul Catch is taking a whole bunch of AoE. How many? What's his power down to? Soul Catch is down to 91 mil, so he still has a lot to lose. Rally to city. Wow. That's crazy. Where's their ball? I don't think they have like a real ball. Like they're fighting a whole bunch here. They are trying to figure out what to do down here. Which I honestly think they have absolutely no idea what they're doing here. Bro, they have to get... Yeah, there they go. And then... I think this is just the main skirmishing. It's trying to just win the zone. It looks like they got a burn while I wasn't watching, though. I don't think... They probably didn't garrison it. Honestly. Oh, they canceled. It's gonna repair. I think it needs to get to like 3,000 or something before it's got a little bit of safe time. It's a good KVK though. This is a good KVK. You couldn't find the barb chaining video I made? I made one. Let me see if I could find it for you. Frank, you said want to see their report. I would love to see your report. Oh, you want to see it. Not that report. Hold on. Anything in here? English 1. English 2? No. No. Alright. Well, it's okay. If they keep going like this, they'll have no troops left. '65 should probably have less contact points, but the contacts they should get should be important. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Is that they obviously have less tier 5 to garrison. It's like what I was talking about earlier. You sent England? Okay, let me look. English 1. Yeah, it's surprisingly positive. I mean, you know, these reports are very biased, right? Because we don't see the garrison's AoE. So, like, yes, it went positive, but you know the garrison went positive. Because all the AoE, we watched it do to Soul Catch and all the others. But as far as the rally's concerned, it's obviously good. The rally's doing well. Yeah, gotta see the other side. Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah. That's why, like, honestly, if anything, garrison reports are always better to get. But it's not like you can get me a garrison report and a rally report. I'm trying to find what I titled the chaining video. I don't remember. It was a while ago. It wasn't even true chaining. It was that like sneaky cheating, not cheating, but what is it called? When you could like spawn it in that specific spot. It's called Rise of Kingdoms Early Game Barb Chaining, KVK1 2025. That's what it's called. I posted it on August 9th, 2025. I don't know how they got burned. It's like, I don't know. I guess they pull it onto the field. Yeah, I don't know why they don't push here. I mean, one flag touching 5 is like crazy value. I would remove. Well, I guess they are doing it because they're getting this burn, and that burn is like super important. So actually, I kind of understand. But if they do have a garrison, like let's say here, that I would pull. $67, right? 67 is slowly getting up. They probably are just going to flag like that. 66 is still very distracted with them. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, why would I not place a flag here? Like, why would I not, if I was 65, why would I not place a flag here touching them? They can't really back flag too hard. They've been placing, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least flags in the last, like, hour and a half. It's a lot of resources. Who's this? Lord Levi. Would I recommend switching to Germany after unlocking 1 tier 4? Absolutely not. No, no, no. It's France until City Hall 25 is... Or sorry, no. It's China until City Hall 25 is started. And then you could switch. I switched after Alliance Center 25. But you could switch to Germany if you're going to be in the off season for a while. But you have to be in France or fighting. You must be in France or fighting. And so it's very expensive to change your civ. So that's something you want to consider. I wanted to see one more rally. It looks like Mosey may be chilling out a little bit on the rallies. Maybe he's just going to focus here. Maybe he just has the mindset. Oh, they repaired it. Alright, let's see what they do. One minute for 68 rally. 68. Presumably a rally on these. Or is it here actually? Hold on. Should be here. Jesus Christ. It's not a full flag. And they definitely aren't able to fill it. Should probably delete this flag, or at a minimum empty it. The upper one. Alright, let's see what happens. Here we go. Is this Cookie? Yeah, with his archers. See, again, like, this is what I mean. This kingdom seems so weak. You should easily be doing simultaneous rallies. You're getting a headache from physics? Yeah, it sounds like it would give you one. I mean, what do we think? Is this person swarming it? 61 mil? They're probably pretty low on tier 5. Honestly, troops, period. I think this is it's still an interesting KVK. I am gonna wind down, but before I do anything, I want to do this. One last poll. Having watched everything we did. Oops, that's 55. 66. 65 and friends. The benefit of barb chaining is that you can do a lot of it. Like, it literally costs you 30 AP and you can kill like 20 barbs, right? In theory, for 30 AP. And the loot you get for that is way more. You don't barb chain to kill like one barbarian. Like, let me see something. Let me see. Someone shared it to me. And I want to see if I could find it. Doesn't look like I can. Someone shared me one where they had like a crazy amount. It's alright. So we've got 4 votes. Come on, let's get some votes going. There's 17 in here. Come on. 6 votes. Cookie doing the work. Still can't believe they haven't rallied this. You're a believer? A believer in what is really the question. Ooh. I mean, technically speaking, if we just go by burns, I think you would say 66 is putting in the work right now. I don't even know why Mosey teleported over here. Unless they're placing a flag. And whoever wins, yeah. Alright, let's get to 10 votes. 10 votes is the goal. We're at 7 right now. Wow, the vote really swung so far. We went from being 53% 65. Right now we're 86% 66. I guess that downtime swing really swayed some people. And then technically they're really only burning in one key spot, which is right here. Which is very key, mind you. That's a very key spot. This is important too, but I think they just didn't have a garrison. Was it the one yesterday? If so, it might be the one that says no restart, possibly, if I remember right. I can't remember what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Looks like they either burned or deleted and replaced it one higher. I mean, this is good by 68. These are good flag spots. And they're holding on. They're distracting successfully. 65 will win. Trust. Wait, they go in their prime. I don't know what their uptime is. That's like the only thing. Right now they're doing a good job. I don't know why they all TP'd out of there. Did they go here? Frank, it looks like they like totally TP'd out. I don't know. They're really not. They like totally left. Hold on. Long barb chain someone sent you. Oh, yes. Yeah, Frank, I don't know what's going on. They're not here. And they're not here. I'm not sure where they went to. I mean, they were doing fine. I'd even say good. I'm not sure why they left. Are they just... they could just be drained. Could just be that. I mean, Mosey's still here. Oh, a long barb chain is indeed what I tried to find. It might be the one that says no restart. If you remember correctly. No restart? Let me look. Oh, right, that's how I responded. I think he responded back, though, so I don't think it works. But you are correct. I remember that now. I do remember that now. Alright, let me look. I don't know why they stopped. They must be either getting drained or... Yeah, they totally TP'd out of this spot. And out of here. Alright, well, with that said, it wasn't looking too bad for them. I don't know what's going on now. Maybe they're just TPing out in their downtime, and they'll fight again in their uptime, but I'm not sure. It looks like they may have just swarmed the city. Or something or other. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But with that said, I am going to call it. I think 4 hours watching is enough for me. So, thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully they repair this and figure it out. I don't really want them to lose. So, we will, we'll have to see what happens here. I'm not sure. I do not know. But, thank you all for tuning in. And, take care and good night, everyone. It's been real.